Whoa, now, man, everybody talk to me, man. We are back, we are back, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there, man, in the stream. I truly want to desire it. Y'all can hear me? I'm good, I'm good. Let me know. Put some love in the comments or something like that. Let me know we good. Let me know we are back strong and back better than ever, man. Everybody, all right, all right. Well, listen, we are not going to go on ahead, man, and prolong this time any more further. We got to go on ahead, man, and bring my guy, man, into the show. My guy and everything, man. Definitely. Everybody, y'all can hear me. Good evening, Lambo Drew. Look at it. Look at this. Beautiful. Thank you. You hear me? Thank you, Patty. Man, I love to hear that. You can hear me. My baby says she can hear me. All right here. Favorite couple, you can hear me. Oh, that's definitely Point Blinks. He is definitely in the building, man. Jamal Titus, definitely, man. I hear you. We can hear me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We got it right. We had to go ahead and get it right, man. Thank you, Grievous, for coming back in. Thank you, Trace, for coming back in. All right, man. We are not going to go on ahead, man, and get this thing any further. We're going to go on ahead and keep this thing rolling, man. So bring my guy, Point Blanks Travel, Mr. Rod, to the show. What's up, baby?
What's up, bro? Can you hear me, man?
Life is good, man. What's good? Can we hear you? Can we hear him?
I'm glad. Hey, can you hear me?
Talk to me, man. I don't know what is going on my end.
Hey, it's
you can hear everybody is hearing you. Don't worry about it. I gotta go to another screen just to hear you. We're not getting ready to let this fly like this, man. So, yeah. Man,
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is.
I'm sitting up in here. Hold up. Let me make sure that we get this going, man. I'm gonna have two screens probably going at one time. We're gonna kill this monkey today. We ain't even gonna let this monkey fly.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Is that all right, man?
That's all right with me, bro.
We ain't even gonna let Yeah. All right, man. Talk to me, Rod. Talk to me, baby. What's good?
Hey, man, just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Long day at work. Excited to be here on the Lambo Drew TMT show. You know, another one. As Callie says, another channel, another interview. I'm here, man.
Well, man, you on it? Do y'all hear? Is it background in the back or something like that?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Low tech. What is going on, man? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, that is weird, man. This is the weirdest thing ever.
You know what? You want me to let me drop out? I'm gonna drop out and come back in and see if it work. I'll drop out and come back in and see if that'll work.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me grab these phones, man. Grab these phones, man. I don't know what's going on. What's going on my broadcast, man? This is Drew. Y'all can hear us both, but man, I can't even on his end. I can't even, for some strange reason, it's not even coming up out of my screen.
Can you hear me now?
Man, let me see something real quick, y'all. We gonna try to work with this thing, man. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to unplug it real quick and plug it back in. Huh?
Oh yeah, Jamal, we're gonna work through it, baby. Adversity. I'm used to facing adversity, so we're gonna get through this.
Talk to me.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, man. Hey, brother, we this program usually go a lot smoother, brother.
That's all right, man. I ain't tripping, yo. I ain't tripping. I like situations. I like problems.
Take me off my what? That's what it is. That's what I'm trying. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what we're trying to figure out now. What's going on, even on my end with this thing. This is the weirdest thing ever, man.
You want me to drop out and come back in?
It's the weirdest thing ever, man. Man, and Rod don't roll like this. Rod be rolling, man. He like Drew, man. What is going on, man?
I'm
I
chilling,
am
man.
trying
I'm
to get
chilling.
down to it all, brother. I'm trying to make sure that we get this stuff rolling and get this stuff rolling right, bro. There is absolutely, I can hear you guys through the other, but I'm gonna sit back a minute. Don't worry about it.
You know what?
We
Hey,
gonna roll,
Drew,
man. We gonna keep this thing going, brother. Don't even
Drew,
worry about
Drew,
it,
Drew.
huh?
I could drop down and come back if you can't hear me.
You talk to me.
I said I could drop down and come back up.
Don't worry about it. Hey, look. We didn't went on ahead, man, and we done got this thing rolling, bro.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Well, I'm ready to rock and roll,
Hey,
baby. I
I
stay
done
ready to roll.
improvise on something else, so don't worry about it, baby. We gonna keep on rolling now. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, cool. We good there. We good,
Yeah.
baby.
Man, talk to me, man. How's your day, man? I know you've been rolling all day, man. I really want to thank you for you coming to the show and really being able to go ahead and bless the show, man, with the people. Thank you for your team, your crew, and everybody, man, who has definitely came out in numbers with support, man.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I see I got the presidents of my executive team, your favorite couple, Shelton and Key, in here, man. They always supporting. I'm looking at one of the comments, ready to catch these boulders, hashtag helmet on. So we had keep it up with the Griffins in here earlier. I didn't go through these comments when we were having the difficulties. Should have some more of my team coming in shortly, man. I just reposted the link to my community tab, but man, just glad to be here. You know, I had a chance. It's crazy, yo. I don't script live streams. I rarely script videos, and I watched about 6 minutes of two different interviews that you did, two recent interviews, and I'm like, okay, let me just see what's this like, you know, what's the style. I was like, okay, I've seen enough, 6 minutes, I'm good. And I'm like, I'm ready to rock and roll, man. So I first and foremost want to say it's a blessing to be here. Thanks for having me. It's just a blessing, man. You know, I got a lot going on right now, running 3 channels. I just created a 3rd channel a couple of weeks ago. Had my first guest, Brown Girl Bella. She's a content creator, part of my executive team as well. So just excited to be here, man. Ready to drop. And before I even go any further, I don't drop gems and nuggets, Drew. I drop boulders, baby. So I'm ready to drop these boulders and bring that heat tonight. So just let me know what you want to talk about, and we ready.
Hey, I wouldn't even have you to have anything else but to be dropping these boulders, man. How you roll, man?
Yeah, man. I try to. I try. So if you have any questions, man, fire away. Trust me, I could talk, bro.
You know, they came back. Your favorite couple came back in the building, man. On here.
Yeah, hey, that's my family there, man. Shelton and Key, that's my family. I sent him the link right after you sent it to me. He's usually quick. I sent it to him and Brown Girl Bella, which I get a lot of input from Shelton of your favorite couple on the channel. They have their own channel, man. And one thing I know, this is not about them. It's about whatever we're going to talk about, but they're close to being at 2,000 subs on their YouTube channel, man. And whoever's in here, I need y'all to support them. If you're not subscribed to them, I don't tell people to go subscribe to people. I tell you to go check out their channel. The quality and the content will speak for itself, and I guarantee you'll probably be subscribed after probably about a half of a video. So just looking in here, man. Oh, I hate that other one had issues because it was rolling, man. I think it was up to 34 views in 10 minutes. But hey, you can't cry over spilled milk. We ready to rock and roll right now. So
listen. I want to tell you something, man.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it was like 30 something, man. Yeah, it was like 30 something, man. We had some issues, but you know, we got through it and stuff like that. But I want to tell you something, bro. I sit back up in here, man, and I told you, I watch you, man, and I really going ahead and give you your flowers, man, for everything that you have done in your media stream, in your flow, your community. What you have been doing has been none short of amazing. And I called you a superhero just a couple of weeks ago. You remember that, huh? You
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Josh.
yeah. I'm just a regular dude, man. Just a regular dude, bro. I my whole thing, man, is to bring as many people up as I can. I have a gazillion mottos on Points Blank Travel. I always say a party of one is no fun. A party of five is not a party. It's a get together. But if I can get everybody at the party, that's a real party. And it's so many people that have bad perceptions, bad thoughts on um, credit, and I can't get this, I can't do this, and I personally got tired of hearing "can't" from so many different people before I even got on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Let's change this mentality. Let's change this mindset to "I can." And a lot of people that look like us are those people that think, hey man, I can't. I've had family members, I've had friends, I've had associates that say that, and it's like, yeah, you can. Trust me. And one thing I want to share with your audience tonight, don't y'all? And I purposely didn't come up here with a suit and a tie and shirts and all that because I want people to see that I'm an everyday down to earth dude, man. Uh, yes, I have pretty decent credit right now, but there was a time in my life where I didn't have credit. Actually, I will only say bad credit when I'm talking about me. When I'm talking about anybody else, I call it challenged credit. But I had bad credit. I was a 500 credit score. I was being told no every day, twice on Sundays. Uh, but what I want to do right now, before I even really get started and into this, and people, if you have questions, please ask. Um, I was thinking about it as I was driving home, getting ready for this live stream. Again, I don't script stuff, but I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that dream. A lot of people dream and they want this, they want the cars, they want the houses, they want the money, they want the fat paychecks. But just like when a person dream, if you like me, when I dream, a lot of times I can remember the dream, but once I wake up and I stand on my 2 feet and I thank the big man upstairs for waking me up and allowing me to see another day, I go on about my routine and I forget about that dream. But what I want people to start doing now, if you have dreams, let's not do what we do when we're asleep. Let's not do what we do when we have a dream at night or while we're asleep. And then when we wake up, we forget about it. If you have a dream right now, what I want people to start doing is putting that dream into motion, man. I've had dreams. I grew up in a rural town in Arkansas. Not a lot of people, not a lot of dreams, not a lot of desires. And the people that did, they would talk about it, but then they would always end the sentence, I want to be this, but I'm going to be stuck in this small town. I want to have this, but they don't offer that here. We need to get out of that mentality and start saying, if you're in a place right now and they don't offer something that you desire, that you're dreaming about, go to another place. I left Arkansas. I grew up in Arkansas. I'll be going back this week. My father passed. I don't want to get into that. I'll be going back. I'm not looking forward to it. But I left there and I went to California. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any family out there. Didn't know anybody. But I knew the dreams that I wanted to achieve wasn't going to happen in this small town in Arkansas. Now, could they happen in San Diego? Could they happen in LA? Yes, because I had more opportunities. Now, I'm not saying if you're in a small town, there are opportunities because you could be in the biggest city on the planet. But if you don't take those dreams that you have and live and expand upon those dreams and make those dreams a reality, it doesn't matter where you are, man. It really doesn't, So I remember going out there and you'll rarely hear me use this word. I was afraid. I was scared. You'll rarely hear me say that. But once I got out there and got in the groove, which it took a couple of months, everything else was in the rearview mirror. I've been up, and I say a lot, Drew. I've been on Mount Everest, which I've had things, and I've been in the Grand Canyon. I've not had things. I've never been to Mount Everest. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. But in a mental state, I've been to both places. And I can tell you the things that I've done in my life wasn't because I had a silver spoon. The things that I've accomplished wasn't because the red carpet was laid out for me. I had to work, I had to hustle, and I had to grind And I could tell you, as I look back and look over things that I've done, and it's not bragging, it's just, man, I've had some failures, y'all. I've had a lot of failures, but which with each failure, I made an attempt to have two successes, if that makes sense. For each failure that I encountered, I wanted to succeed twice. And in order to succeed twice, I had to work twice as hard. So I'm here in Dallas now. I've traveled the world. I've seen a lot, but I don't want people to think that I'm some dude that's just up here that got this, that, and the third. I'm this dude that struggled. I'm this dude that's had heartache. I've had pain. I've had triumphs. I've had glories. But one of the things that changed my mentality, and I'm gonna be quiet and let you talk. One of the things that changed my mentality was I stopped looking at this right here, which is a cup or a glass, whatever you want to call it. I stopped looking at it as half empty, and I started looking at things as half full. The day that I adopted that mentality, my whole mindset changed, you know. And when I took those two words, I can't, out of my vocabulary, I remember talking to my mom back in the early 90s. She was like, "Hey, son, where are you?" I was like, "Man, I'm looking at this palm tree in Hawaii." She's like, "What? Oh my God, you're in Hawaii?" Now she's in Arkansas. I was like, "Yeah, I don't believe it either, but it's really happening." A couple of weeks later, I called, "Well, where are you now?" "I'm in Japan." "Like Japan, Japan?" "No, mom, I'm in Japan, Arkansas." "Yeah, I'm in Japan, Japan, the real Japan." You know, so if I could do it, anybody could do it, but man. But let me be quiet because I tell you, man, we'll be over here all night. I can talk, bro. I can talk, but
man, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just a little lag on on my end, what I'm doing. So that's why I'm trying to catch up to me what you're saying. But it's working out. We're working it out. Listen, when I watch you on your broadcast, I watch you, your community, I watch what you do, and you watch a man by his actions. That's what we usually do in the South, born and raised in Louisiana. So a New Orleans man, so that's what we do. And I watch what you do with your community, how you went out there and you went and met people and you went seeing people. And I watch you as you was going, traveling back and forth. You made the best even with your circumstances that you've been dealing with as of lately with your father. So definitely my condolences again on that, because I know that was a heavy transition you was dealing with going through. But I allow your energy to keep you pushing through. And I know with your father and everybody, that's what we love about you, Rod. Even through the midst of everything, you keep making perseverance and doing what you do best. And still dropping videos, still dropping boulders, still dropping heat, and still making sure that you make the community the best and the first in your list. We thank you and appreciate you for that, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, my brand.
appreciate you, brother. That Drew, that means a lot, and a lot of people, they they would stop, and I'll be honest with you, man. I am surrounded by some great people. I just seen Brown Girl Bella, my queen, just came in here. I'm surrounded by great people through this ordeal, and it's not over. I have to go to the funeral on Saturday. I reach out to them, and with their support, Shelton, and I say they, I'm going to say Key. I haven't talked to Key directly, which is Shelton's wife, but I know a lot of his influence toward me is through her, because she's a strong queen that's standing behind her husband and beside him, not behind him, beside him. But it's the people that are around me that really have been a huge help with this whole ordeal. And I think a lot of times we don't realize that, when we're going through or facing adversity, whether it's your bills, whether it's your job, whether it's a family situation, we always, and I'm that dude. And anything I say, when I say we, a lot of times I'm talking about me, but I know I'm not the only one that's experiencing it. We think we can tackle situations by ourselves and we don't need any help. But a lot of times it's just the opposite. Most times it's just the opposite, where you really need some help. It's easier when you're traveling in a pack than it is when you're trying to face something by yourself. So, yeah, it's been an issue. And I'm that kind of guy, when I'm facing adversity, Instead of scaling back and getting in a corner, I'll actually go full speed ahead. I'll increase production on the channel. I'll launch another channel. I'll do another live stream. And it just, that's how I cope with certain stuff. So yeah, I appreciate the condolences, man. But I know my pops, he was a strong dude. And he, one of the things that I hear it every time I get ready to go live now, even tonight. Hey man, you still on TV? Like, dude, I'm not on TV, Yeah, you are. They say they can see you on TV, so your eyes like whatever. I just let him say whatever. But one of the things I want to do tonight is whatever you want to talk about, but I can talk about credit, I can talk about finances, but I can also get into every day, man, where it's a lot going on right now, not just in the world, but in the country, in different states. It's people are being furloughed, people are being laid off. I'm going to go ahead and drop my first boulder tonight. I'm going to drop my first boulder. Again, y'all, I don't drop gems and nuggets, I drop boulders. So anybody out there right now, if you're facing a financial crisis, I guarantee you, if you go look in the mirror and look deep within yourself, just look deep within yourself, you have a skill or the mindset to go out and do something that can generate some type of income where you don't have to worry about Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so putting money in your pocket and food on your table. I look across YouTube and there's so much talent. I just came from a YouTube meetup in Dallas, not this past weekend before last. And man, the talent that was there and all people are doing are using the knowledge they have right here, turning on the camera, talking about it, uploading it, and getting paid. So if you're in a situation, and I know how it is, y'all, I've been there, man. You sit in your bed, you lay in your bedroom, you sit in your living room, you go outside and sit on the porch or wherever you go, or your apartment complex, you sit in at the pool, wherever you go, and you think about all the negative. But I guarantee you, if you just say, you know what, I'm going to get through this. Whoever or whatever you believe in, I'm going to get through this. I may need a little help, but I'm going to get through this. And find a way. It may not be all the money you used to make. I took a 40% pay cut when the pandemic started. I was upset about 12, 13 minutes. I was pissed. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I was raised to do, man. I'm going to find another way. And now I get paid to go to some live streams. I get super chats and all this other stuff. But I wanted to say this to everybody. If you do it just for you, if you're genuinely trying to help other people and you're genuinely trying to watch people come up, the fruits of your labor will fall right in your lap. I've gotten emotional on my live streams. I just be myself, man. I can't. I tried it when I first started YouTube. Oh, let me sound like this dude. That didn't work. So now I just sound like myself, be myself, sound like myself. But hopefully, and I'm looking down here in the comments, hopefully we have some questions, man. But let me just say this so people know, okay, who is this dude? What is he talking about? I have a channel that's talking about credit, traveling for free, traveling for little or no money out of your pocket. I have a channel for people that want to invest, don't know how, don't have a lot of money, don't know how to do it. And I just created a third channel where I'm just going to be talking about whatever I feel like talking about. If I want to talk about football and pigs or goats and chickens, whatever I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. But you tripping. But if you have questions about credit, if you have questions about finances, if you want to know how to invest, man, the night's the night. I ain't going to lie. I charge some people money for this, and sometimes I just drop it for free. But tonight, it's coming at y'all free. I'm ready to drop boulder after boulder after boulder, heat after heat after heat. I see we got Brian Legacy building, another member of my executive team in here. So we have your favorite couple. Definitely check out their channel. Please check out their channel. Brown Girl Bella, please check out her channel. And Brian Legacy building, he just started a YouTube channel. Check them out. And that is my executive team right there. And I rarely make a YouTube move without talking to one of these three different groups of people. With that, I rarely make a move, and only because Drew, they told me that, Rod, we tell you stuff, you don't listen anyway, so we're going to stop telling you stuff. Like, okay, let me start listening here. Let me start listening. But I see we got House of X in here, so glad to have people coming in. You got any questions, Drew? I know you got a lag, man. Oh, you over there drinking some tea?
Man, yeah. I just drank a little tea, man. Little lag. It's almost like a 5-6 second lag with this thing. But when it comes down to having you on the broadcast and asking you 1,000,001 questions, there's a lot of people who they've been through the pandemic and they're in this middle of the pandemic. And we're gonna help a couple of people out tonight, man, believe it or not, on this broadcast. And I've actually got through what my guy Audrey, Audrey Truesdale. And we're gonna bless some people tonight, man. Just because you on this broadcast. So I really want to go ahead and kind of deep dive into some things, man, real quick. I know you got all of this stuff going on, but what truly made you want to go ahead and help our people once you went on ahead and put the camera on and decided to say, man, I really want to help the people out here?
Well, it's kind of easy, Drew. I was looking at a lot of people in the industry that I work in. I work in the automotive industry. I don't sell anymore. I used to actually work the deals, and I would see so many people. They weren't ignorant or dumb. They were just naive to credit and how it actually worked. And I heard the same story that seemed to be contagious amongst a lot of people. No one ever taught me that. I heard something else that was contagious. My parents didn't teach me that. And one by one, I was talking to people and motivating people. I was like, hey, you don't, my parents didn't know this. Nobody taught me this. I am a self-taught individual. And if you're waiting on someone to teach you this, you're facing a possibility where you'll never learn it. You may have to self-teach. I talk to I joke with Shelton all the time from Your Favorite Couple, like, hey man, and I said on my channel, there's 2 colleges that I know of that are free. Google University and I forgot what's the other one. YouTube State College, Google University and YouTube State College. You could get all the information in the world there. All the credit card stuff that I know about, I watched it on Google and read even today, I probably read about 50 articles a day, and I publish it out to different places. But just seeing people not really knowing and trying to talk to one person at a time, I say, you know what? I started a Facebook group, and I said, if I stick with this, if I'm consistent, then I'll do a YouTube channel. And I was consistent, and I said, okay, now let me go ahead and create this YouTube channel, because now I can reach the masses. I can reach more people. I can say it once. They can go back and watch the videos. But to me as a man, to watch a brother, and I'm going to tell you how it started. You asked me, I'm point blank, to watch a brother walk into a dealership and his girlfriend or his spouse, his wife, she want a certain vehicle. And I've been in this position myself, y'all. So don't think, that's why I knew what it felt like. And they fill out their credit app, and we try to do it discreetly and say, hey, sorry, it's nothing we can do, or sorry, you were denied. To look at the vision on that brother's face when he got to turn around and tell his wife or whoever his significant other, I can't get this right now. It's a heartbreaker. It used to break my heart. Now, that's with somebody that wanted a new car. or a used car, a different car, another car. But let's take those people that tell you their story and they need a car. They got 2 kids. They got one car that's about to break down. They can barely get to work to provide for the family. They can barely get the kids to school so they can have an education. And you have to tell them there's nothing you could do. Dude, that used to kill me. And I'm like, hold up, man. I got to change the game. I got to do something. I got to do my part. I can't go to work for them. I can't go help them pay their bills. But they will no longer have the damn excuse. Excuse my language. They won't have the excuse that nobody's telling us how to do it. Nobody's teaching us. I don't know anybody that know it. That excuse is out the window when it comes, if you deal with me. And that's what made me start my channel. Is like, I have to make a difference. And thankfully, God has given me the knowledge, most of the time, the patience to be able to it's days I go live. I don't feel like going live. I walked in the house today 38 minutes before we were supposed to go live. But I just know if I can touch one person, man, if I can reach one person, I'm cool. I've done my job for the day. So, and I hate there's a lag because we can't really get down like we would normally get down. But
yeah, and as you seeing, I'm nodding, and it's like nodding like almost 10 seconds later. Then what? But it's all good, man. We making it work, brother. I'm not even worried about it, man. But to your point, man, when you said that when you were saying that, man, I wanted to see people get knowledge in a better situation than that. That's what I wanted to hear, because most people, man, don't want the next man to get knowledge or get ahead. They're just doing things themselves. You know how it is, right? Man, I got mine. You go get yours, or figure out how it is to go get yours. And it's sad. It's sad because we get a lot of people out here who are like that. But for the ones who are there to try to help, like yourself, like my guy Josh Van Horn, man, who gets out there, man, who are some amazing people who we wind up meeting all of each other through on the platform. It's a great thing, man. But most people in our community who look like us, they don't have the ability, or really they don't have the knowledge to say, I want to turn on YouTube. And then we get us of a community who decide to say, hey, man, come check us out on YouTube. You're watching everything else. You're looking on your phone. You're on social media. You're doing everything else you can possibly do. Come holler at us. Come check us out on YouTube. Come put something in your system, in your brain, and put something in your life that you can be a tool to move forward. And that's all we're trying to do, man, is be a tool for them to move forward, man. I'm telling you this right now.
You're right, man. You're right. People... I think it's people out there that know how to turn on YouTube and they know how to turn on Instagram, but when they turn on YouTube, they're looking for the gossip. They're looking for the pranks. They're looking for the jokes. If it's something that could possibly benefit them, some people, and I'm talking about all people, they could say, maybe that's a little too deep. I'll look at that later. Maybe. Or they go back to those 2 words that I can't stand, which is I can't. I can't. They know how to turn on YouTube. It's just, who are you subscribed to? Who are you following? Are you following somebody? Now, this is what blow my mind. This is what blow my mind. And I'm going to talk to the people right now. I came up with this name, Points Blank Travel, because I'm going to hit you right between the eyes with real deal information. It's so many people that turn on YouTube, Drew, that want to watch people that got it, but they don't want to watch a channel to show them how to get it. They want to watch the people that already got it. I don't care about the people that got it. I take it back. I will, just to motivate me to go get it. But they want to watch the Joneses and try to keep up with the Joneses, but they don't want to see how the Joneses got to where they are, if that makes sense. And I'm probably gonna come out this jacket later because once I start talking and getting down into it, I'm gonna get a little warm. But people, if you give a person right now 2 YouTube videos, you got one over here about Rod talking about credit, and they feel like they can't get good credit. Then you got Johnny over here talking about the latest celebrity news. They gonna go over here and watch Johnny and the lady. You know what? I don't care about the celebrity news unless I'm the celebrity that's in the news. I don't care about the celebrity, and I'm not a celebrity. So guess what? I'm not a celebrity. I'm never gonna be a celebrity. I don't care about the celebrity news. I want to see how maybe this little kid can see me at a store and say, hey, mommy, daddy, that guy look like he's a pretty nice guy. That's the celebrity I want to be. I want to be, for real, an influencer in the right way. I don't care about no cars and houses and all that. But the funny thing is, Drew, after the Dallas meetup, I was getting ready. It was Sunday. I was checking out. And I had on a trench coat. It was cold, sweater. And this guy in the elevator would say, hey, man, are you from here? I'm like, yeah, I'm from here. I'm not from this area, but I live in the DFW area in Dallas. You don't look like you're from here. I said, really? What do I look like I'm from? He was like, you look like you should be on TV. I said, well, I sort of kind of am. I'm glad you mentioned that. You know? And we're in the elevator. It was kind of awkward. I'm like, he was like, really? What show are you on? I said, I'm on the Points Blank travel show. He was like, I never heard of it. I said, well, here, I'm going to tell you how to watch it. I'm going to show you how to watch it from now on. Told him to pull out his phone, told him to go to YouTube, pull it up. The next thing I know, I got a new subscriber. But people know how to get to YouTube. It's just the choices we make of what you want to watch when you get there. I'm not saying go watch 18 hours of credit and 18 hours of finance stuff. But if you want to succeed, if you want to get over and get to that next level, you're going to have to. Because I can tell you right now, and I hate that there's a lag here, but I'm going to tell you right now, for anybody that's watching the celebrities, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kanye West, and the Kardashians, they ain't going to tell you how to get rich. They ain't going to tell you how to get paid. They're not. Just saying. I'm just saying.
No. David. And the sad part about it is what you're doing, not only are you showing them how to get paid, but you're showing them that they can live. You know, most people don't show people how to live. You understand? They show people how to survive. We are taught in our culture how to survive. Go to school, get you a good job, make sure you graduate. And then once you're going ahead and you've racked up a whole bunch of school debt, now try to get yourself out of debt once you get your diploma and you spend 10, 20, 30 years of getting yourself out of debt. And then you turn around and you go build more debt. That's what we tell and teach our kids. Financial, advice in my household wasn't readily available. Straight up. It wasn't readily available in my house. They didn't teach about credit in my house. They didn't teach about balancing a checkbook in my house. What they taught about is, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. What they taught about is, make sure that you got a couple of extra dollars so when this bill come through, you can pay this bill. And make sure when this bill come through, you got enough money to pay that bill. So it was always a system of being able to pay debt, not being able to generate wealth. So for you, Rod, I watch your channels and I see how you literally say, hey man, you can actually travel like that. You can't go ahead and put up I don't know if I can ever travel. I really can't afford to travel. I really can't afford to do that. You can't afford not to. I'm gonna be real with you. The chips are stacked against you. You truly can't afford not to. If you watch somebody long enough, you will begin to imitate the things that they do. Why not imitate somebody like what you're doing, Rod? Somebody who's positive, somebody who's out there flourishing, somebody who's out there giving and being a blessing to people and having the communities like you actually have on here. That is one of the greatest things. I'm telling you, man, before this broadcast, I had been struggling. If you can hear it in my voice, I literally been struggling. I couldn't even talk really yesterday, and still right to this day struggling and stuff like that. Got my lemon, hot lemon water, tea, and everything else. I got all of my stuff, you know. And I said, nah, y'all not getting ready to go ahead and slow this thing down, not one bit. Y'all gonna make sure we're gonna make sure that we do what we need to do on this broadcast. So shout out to all the people, man, who tapped in, because Rod then went on ahead and say, man, we bring it into the community. I'm bringing Lambo out here in the community, and all of these people came and start showing up. Look at this. Hello, Andrew. That's your people, Rod.
No, man, I don't know really, but they need to subscribe to Points Blank Travel, though. I'm always plug myself. No.
All right, man. Look, I'm gonna make sure.
Hey, I'm on
look,
your
love
channel.
to travel,
I'm on your
man.
channel. You said PBT.
Hey, I know they know
you. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. You know, House of X, that's a blessing, man. Just to see the people in here. But
they showing so much love on here, man.
Yo, I just want to get more people in here, man. We need to share this out. Get more people in here. You know, I'm really just warming up. That's one of my mottos. But you know, you was just saying about sharing with people, man, and that's what's wrong. I had a young brother today. He I don't even know how we got on the subject. He was like, Rod, when I first started this job, they said that there were 3 millionaires that work at the dealership. I'm like, really? Who are they? You know, I know one or two of them because I know the owner. He was like, no, brother, you was in that number. I was like, what? Well, I tell you what, man, if I'm a millionaire, somebody forgetting to tell me where the rest of my money is, because I'm not a millionaire. But when you speak a certain way and you have knowledge, people will get a perception. And I said, man, I come to work, dude. I try to be the raggediest person at work so I can get a raise sometime. You know. And he was like, you can't fool me, Rod, man. You one of those OGs. You can't. I was like, I'm not trying to fool nobody. I'm just coming to work doing my job. But what I'm trying to put out there is people watch you all. People are always watching, you know, and it's the way you carry yourself. But a lot of people, I had to be at work at 8:30 this morning. I was up until 12:30 this morning. And I was moving and reading about crypto. I was moving some stuff around, moving some money around. Only because I'm still learning it. I don't have a lot. And that's what my second channel, Points Blank Finance, is about, because I want people, I don't care if you're black, white, blue, green, purple, I don't care what color you are, but I want people that don't have a lot like I was when I first started to take a little and watch your money start to do gymnastics, start flipping your own money. Now, I'm going to say this, it might hurt some people's feelings out there. I went to the store the other day and I saw a whole lot of stuff I could have bought for me. And the average person ain't gonna do like Rod. They ain't gonna walk out. They're gonna get this and this and this. They don't need it, they want it. It's a instant gratification. But what Rod would rather do, Rod would rather take that $50 or $100 I was going to spend on these slacks, and I'm going to go home like I did Sunday, and I'm going to invest that $100, and I'm going to watch that money flip. Don't say you don't have no excuse no more. You don't know how to do it. You ain't even got to subscribe. Come to Points Blank Finance. Don't even subscribe. Come to the channel and just watch the channel, because the excuse of not knowing how to do it is out the window now. I guarantee you the greatest feeling I have is, I'm gonna put this in perspective for some people here. You know, have you ever gone on a diet and you want that fried chicken or that fried catfish, but you're on a diet, so you opt to get the baked chicken. You opt to get the baked chicken. And then you start losing weight, you start feeling good, your clothes fitting good, you're feeling good, you're looking good. And then once you start feeling good, if you choose to get that fried piece of chicken or that fried piece of catfish, you can. It's the same way. You know, I will forego getting this clothes or this watch or this wallet a lot of the times. I can buy it, But what I want to be able to do one day I want to be able to take a couple of homies and say, you know what? I remember 6 years ago, I wanted this same wallet and I chose not to get it. But guess what? Today, I'm about to buy all of us this wallet. I'm about to get everybody one. That is a dream and a goal that I have. You know, sacrifice. It's not even sacrifice, man. If you don't need it. Now, if you've done this before, put a 1 in the chat. Have you ever bought something you just had to have it? You're at the mall, you're wherever you are. You're at the mall, you had to have it today. But then 3 days after you bought it, either you haven't used it or you've used it and realized it wasn't as special as it was that day you were at the mall. And then some people take it back. If you're like me, I ain't taking nothing back. And you're stuck with it. I got shoes in here. I'm still trying to figure out why I even bought them. Seriously. But I guarantee you, there ain't nobody in this live stream gonna say, hey, I went in my bank account and I watched my money double or triple, and I don't even really want it. I don't even want that extra money, man. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say that. Man, I swear, hey, Drew, I want to drop down and come back up just so we can. I want us to be on the same. I know it's a lag, man. I want us to be just like just chopping it up, man. You there, Drew?
Yeah, this lag is almost closer. It seemed like it was at 5, 6 seconds. Now it's like at 10, 15 seconds.
I'm gonna drop out
like,
and come back and see if you can hear me.
That's fine. That's fine
Okay.
if you want to do that. Okay. All right, y'all. We trying to get to this. This lag is just killing me on this. I know everybody's sending me texts like, Drew, man, talk me, and we're trying to get it right.
Is it better now?
I can hear you now. Now we go.
Yeah, I've been telling you that for 30 minutes, man. I told you 30 minutes ago I need to drop out and just come back in.
We can roll, man. Now I hear you loud.
Drew, I usually don't listen to a lot of people. My executive team will tell you. I told you I should have dropped out 30 minutes ago because now we could just talk over each other and be brothers.
You know what that felt like, and I don't want to be any offensive when I say this, but when you have a special like going on, like a presidential inauguration or something, and you got the lady that sign language and the stuff, and that's exactly. I was just like, oh my God, please don't whatever do let me go and everything, man. Where I go deaf or anything like that. Because if I'm this late and they didn't already finish the song and everybody's clapping,
this is what I wanted. I'm like, man, I can't take it. I'm watching you do this.
Yeah, I felt literally like I was in a slow class, y'all. And this is no shots thrown, but Drew know everybody who come to the Lambo Drew show know how we get down. And Rod, man, that's my guy, man. He's just an amazing man for it there. So I'm super glad I'm sorry it took this long, y'all, but we got this thing right, man. So yeah, man, listen, Rod. I just watch what you do, man. Shout out to all these people, man. Look, let's show some love. There go my brother in the building. Shout out to Jeremy, man. My guy in the building. House of X in the building. Favorite couple, they in the building. Another House of X in the building. Man, look, they're showing love. They was dropping them ones, too. Look at that. Tracy dropped so many ones. I think you didn't went on ahead and hit a nerve on him, bro. You didn't hit a nerve on him, bro.
People do it all the time, Drew. I know I do it. You go and buy all this stuff, and then you like, well, why did I get that? I got clothes and I still have worn suits I haven't even have tailored yet. I just had to have it that day. Yeah. And if I could take that money right now with the knowledge I have now in investing, if I could take that money right now and invest it and watch it flip, man, I'd be in a way better position, but it's too late. I'm several dollars late and several days short, but a lot of times we don't think like that, and it takes a lot of discipline to be able to get on that mindset to even think like that, to say, hey, do I really need this? Do I really want this? Or do I have to have this?
Yeah.
And I could tell you right now, man, one of the best feelings I have, and again, y'all, anything I talk about, I've been through it. One of the best things I've ever encountered in my life is not having to count money, not having to count pennies, and knowing that I can go buy whatever the heck I want to buy.
Yeah.
And um, I had to work for it. It wasn't given to me. One of the best things that I've witnessed in my entire life was the Dallas meetup of content creators.
Okay.
It was all minorities.
Was
It
that
was,
was that some of the team that you was down there with?
yeah, your favorite couple was there.
Yeah.
Brian Legacy Building was there. Meet and I was there.
Where they at? What Meet and I at, man? Meet and I always on the broad. Where they
I
at,
sent
man?
them the link, man. I don't know. Maybe your favorite couple could reach. Hey, your favorite couple, you still in here? Reach out to Anwar and me. Tell them that Drew's asking about them. But and we had 21 African Americans. No, 20 African Americans, one Hispanic and one African, all minorities. Wow. I've never, ever, ever been around so much love and so much positivity. Nobody was worried about who's the biggest YouTuber. Nobody was worried about who's important and who's not. And it was, hey, do you need something? You need something? No, you want something else, Steve? You want some more weed? You want another drink? I was like, man, it was so bad. The next Saturday, Drew, I was at home. I was at work, like, man, and I text Shelton. I was like, man, and Shelton was on a cruise somewhere. I'm like, man, dude, I just want to go back to last week. And I think it was just a lot of, and nobody at that place, if they were, I don't know who it was. Nobody at that place was rich. Mm-hmm. Nobody was wealthy, but financially we weren't rich. Financially we weren't wealthy, but with love, compassion, friendliness, being real, we were beyond wealthy. Yeah. One thing I'm gonna talk about in this live stream is some of them I hear so much of, man. I read it the other day in an article, I read it somewhere. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to hear two words that people are starting to say, and it's starting to become like a top 40 rap song or something.
What's that? What's that, bro? Talk to us, man.
Generational wealth. I'm starting to hear so many people.
Okay.
Y'all, hey, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just telling the truth tonight. I'm hearing so many people talk about generational wealth. They don't even have individual wealth.
Man, brother, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, Rod, only you gonna say it like that too, bro. That's when we know it, everything you drop in boulders, man. Cause first of all, let me keep this all the way 100. Before you can get the generational wealth, you have to have to store it up something. You've got to have that, then have the means to do something. When most of the time come, and listen, for some of you guys who are out there tonight, man, I'm giving away a package, man. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to help them out tonight, Rod. I'm going to help them out tonight, bro. Like, I'm really. Y'all go ahead and y'all text that number, 612-547-8826, 612-547-8826. If you really, and I'm going to pick one person, you really want to go in ahead and learn how to do some of this stuff, man, I'm going to give y'all the hookup. I'm going to give y'all the hookup, man. You know what, Rob, we going to do?
What we going to do?
What we going to do? Man, we're going to invest back into the people who invest in us, man. And I'm going to give them one event. You guys, one free event ticket. You guys are going to go chill, man, with Mr. Audrey Truesdale, man, on his event on the 26th. I'm paying for that out of my own pocket. Y'all win that, man.
Wow.
One free event. So for those who are trying to build business, trying to build business credit, trying to go ahead and do some stuff, that event starts on the 26th. So you guys got to, what they got about, Rod? How many got? About 4 or 5 days?
26, what's the day? Yeah, because 26 is Saturday. So yeah, 4 days. 4 days.
About 4 days. So that event, I think, is a 5-hour event. We're going to give that away to you. Man, y'all go on ahead, man, and y'all text business. The first person to go ahead and text business, and you truly desire to go there, I'm going to give you that. You guys will be able to go to that workshop on me free, whoever it is who's out there who's truly want to go on ahead and get it. Man, I want to give away some game plan, brother. I want to give away. The reason, because I watch, and let me tell you something, Rod, and I got to go back to this. I watched your show, what was it, a week or two ago, right? and we jumped on the show, and in super chats, in one night, I watched Rod get almost $2,000 in one night. Because being generous, being the man who he is, his heart. Y'all may not understand that. Be you. If you be you, I promise you the doors are going to open. I watched how a man gave you credit and flowers because you showed a man who didn't look like us how to turn around and almost get $1 million worth of funding. Who's a dear brother and friend to you.
Yeah.
See, people they may look at you and they say, man, we don't know, man, what he can do and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all something, man, about Rod. Rod is a bad man. He's a man up here with a platform and a voice and a vision for a reason. And he's out here, man, actually helping take you guys to another level. So, man, when you get out there and when you get out there on that mic, and I watch Rod, I watch you do what you do, I say, he's actually doing what he loves to do. This is what he desires to do. Whether you think, man, you got $1 million in your pocket, guess what, Rod? You touch the heart of people. They money, your money, man. So what you experienced last week when y'all was in that building and everybody was, man, look, let me get these wings. I got wings. You got drinks. I got drinks. You got this. I got that. Your money was no good around there, right?
Nope.
No good around there, brother.
Nope.
No good around there. You're in the business of helping change lives, changing people. I watch how Rod drops some of the best information before other people can get it. And he's dropping it in the channel. He's dropping the videos. Rod is showing y'all how, man, y'all better go subscribe to my guy Points Blank Travel channel today. Do it right now if you can. If you guys are on this broadcast and y'all definitely rolling with me, do it right now. I'm telling y'all this right now. It's going to really help you guys out tremendously.
I appreciate that, Drew. I appreciate it, man.
It's my guy, man. I'm serious. I'm serious. Y'all need to be sharing this video out here to anybody and everybody. I'm telling y'all, make this video go more viral than anything. Make this video go viral. See, what happens is that we turn around, Rod, and you know what we do? We turn around and we can't wait to go on ahead and support, and then we'll let somebody sell us some Dreamville package. You know what we do, Rod. We can't wait because it's not wrapped up of how they think it's wrapped up with us, or it's not wrapped up how it don't look like it's wrapped up. We not in a shiny suit. Our pigmentation of our skin ain't so much. Man, look, I'm going to tell the truth on this channel, brother. Our pigmentation of our skin ain't so light. So they figure, oh, well, man, we'll go rock with them. Nah, baby, come on over here. There's a lot of us over here who actually know, who are not out here trying to scam people. We are trying to give people back. We're trying to give hope. We're trying to give joy. We're trying to give you knowledge. We're trying to drop boulders like what Rod is dropping. We're giving wisdom so you can learn to actually at least produce passive income or residual income, whatever you can do. If it just gets you out of the place where you are just a little bit better than you were last week, that's what we're here to do. You learn a little bit more than you learned last week. Talk to the people, Rod, because, you know, when they see you dropping, you know, they just think it all came from out of something like, oh, man, Rod just dropped a brand new video and Rod showed that how he turned around and got this card and how he turned around and got that card, and Rod can travel and he got his little airplanes in the back. They don't know what you actually went through. So then when you start telling them your story, you'd be like, man, hold up, man. This didn't come overnight. This came with persecution, man.
It's funny, Drew, you say that, because the person that I'm closest to in this old YouTube streets is Shelton. And man, I just got a text from another dude I used to watch as a YouTuber, and it's crazy. The people I used to watch now, they text me or I text them.
Yeah.
But Shelton was like, you know, when I first saw you, man, you look like me, you dress like me, and I was like, oh man, cool. That meant a lot. That was probably one of the biggest compliments I got on since I've been on YouTube. And Drew's right, man. Just, you know, being yourself. And a lot of people sometimes will see, and that's why I'll scale it back. I may wear a suit or a tie one live stream, next live stream, I throw on a t-shirt because I want people at the end of the day, I'm just a regular dude. I'm a regular real guy. I'm looking at your favorite couples comment now. Rod is the truth, and I appreciate that, man. And I don't know no other way to be. And then right below that, Andrew is the man. You got two different perspectives, two different people, but a lot of people will see people and think that I have 30 credit cards. I can travel anywhere. One of the things that Andrew just said, I watched thousands of videos to learn this credit card game. Thousands. I read thousands of articles. Now, there are people out there that have been in a situation where an emergency happened and they had to fly somewhere. I encountered this last night. They have to fly somewhere, and it makes no sense to me, but it's reality.
Yeah.
The airline tickets are sky high. If the trip is shorter than 21 days, the airline tickets are sky high. Mm-hmm. I booked my flight to Arkansas Thursday. I'm flying out Thursday. I booked the flight yesterday. What's today? Sunday night. Flying out Thursday. They wanted $1,900 to fly a 1.5 hour flight round trip. $1,900. It cost me 80,000 points. 80,000 points is $0. I had to accumulate the points. I'm not going to make it sound like it's all flowers and peaches and cream, but
right.
Everybody was like, Rod, have you booked it? My family, you booked your ticket. The price is gonna go up. Have you booked that? No, man, I'm not tripping off all that. I'll book it when I feel like booking it. I don't want to think about that right now.
Yeah.
I'm not flying to the Bahamas and go kick it. I'm going to a funeral. I don't want to think about it right now. I talked to my brother, y'all. I want y'all to hear, this is not bragging. This is just putting yourself in a position. Shelton teases me all the time. Brown girl Bella teases me all the time. I like having options, baby, options. Yeah. So, hey, Drew, I was talking to my brother. I said, hey, man, we're going to meet down there Thursday. He lives in Indiana. I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
I said, hey, where you staying, man? He said, I think my wife got a room at the Home Suites. I said, what? Yeah, nothing wrong with it now. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. But your boy ain't going down there to cook. I'm like, the Home Suites. Yeah, man, it's got a kitchen. I said, I don't care. Okay, we got 5 kitchens in there. I said, no, bro. He was like, you gonna stay there? I was like, I don't think so. I said, I'll get back with you. I already knew I wasn't. I said, I'll get back with you. So he hit me up like, hey, man, did you get your? I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna be at the Marriott. Yeah. I don't have no kitchens, but they got restaurants with a kitchen. And he was like, he said, now this dude make a lot of money. He was like, that's what it is, man. You got all those points. I said, yep, exactly. And I'm gonna stay, and what I'm saying to y'all, man, is I put myself in a position to be able to make these choices, of, and this gonna sound crazy because I can't even believe I'm doing it, but I've given myself the option to be able to do that. This is going to sound crazy, but it's going to make sense when I say it. When I finish this little quick story, Drew, I'm flying from Dallas to Little Rock, 1 hour and 24 minutes. I'm flying first class. Am I flying first class, y'all, because I want to be a baller? Nope. No. Am I flying first class because I am a baller? Nope. It was the only way I could get a seat by myself and not have nobody cough or sneeze on me and get me this stuff. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna get the first class because that was the only seat by itself. It didn't cost me no money. I'm like, no, I ain't tripping. So I put myself in these positions, but for the people out there, I want to talk to somebody out there right now that may be struggling. Mm-hmm. I want to flip the script right now. I just talked about a first class flight. I just talked about going and staying at the Marriott downtown Little Rock. Yeah. But I've also been that dude in 2010. It sounded better when it was 2015, but now it's 12 years later. But in 2010, I was dead broke. I had 3 days before payday, and I had $4 to my name. That's less than $1 a day. Yeah. I had to get to work. I had to eat. And For anybody right now that may be in their predicament, that situation made me the man I am today. First and foremost, I'm gonna say this again. I had $3, $4, 4 days before payday. $3 left to my name 4 days before payday. I'm talking about everywhere. In the bank, on top of the bank, under the bank. All I had was $3.
Yeah.
It made me the man I am today. And it's one word to describe that whole situation.
Talk to me, Rod.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
I appreciate what I have now. Because when you don't have something, boy, it'll make you think about a whole lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I promised myself that I would never get in that position again. Mm-hmm. I would never get in that position. If you're going through something right now, I can't tell you how to do it. I can tell you how I did it, but I'm not everybody, and everybody's not Rod. Mm-hmm. But if you're going through a financial situation right now, like my mom used to tell me, this too shall pass. It ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah.
God's gonna only put on you what you can bear.
Yeah.
But you have to be proactive. You have to keep trying. 2010, I was dead broke. 2016, I was making 6 figures. I could have quit.
Yeah.
I could have turned to drugs. I could have turned to stealing. I could have turned to robbing. I don't get religious on my channel, so I'm not going to do that on Drew's channel, but I will say this, I turned to praying.
Right. You all right on this channel. I don't care.
I turned to praying, and then I turned to praying, and I turned to producing.
Mm.
I had to go out there. I had to
talk to me. Talk to me. I want to hear that praying, producing. Talk to us, right?
I turned to praying and I turned to producing. I was like, hey, just give me the strength to go out here to be the best man I can be. And I kept getting promoted and promoted and promoted. Next thing I know, I got more money than I could think about. But it wasn't about the money, man. It was about the I'm going to do 3 P's here. 3 P's.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
The prayers, producing, and perseverance. Yeah. I refuse to be defeated. I refused to be defeated. What kept me going, hey Queen, how you doing? What kept me going was not being defeated, not giving up, not quitting. 4 days to pay that, and I had $3. I had to make a choice between getting to work or getting something to eat. I had to go to work. So for anybody out there right now that's going through something similar, first of all, if you believe, you will achieve. If you give up, prayers, production, perseverance. You got to keep going, even days you don't feel like it. I did a live stream the other night, and it was right before the live stream where Drew was just talking about why I got all this money. And I said, people, please, tonight, it's about my pops. I don't want to lie. I don't want a super chat. I don't even want a super chat.
Yeah.
Because some days you have to put that money to the side.
Yeah.
And another thing Drew said, I noticed once I stopped asking for money, once I stopped asking for super chats, once I just was 259% genuine, the super chats just start falling out the sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
People can see if you're real or if you're full of, what.
Man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
They can see it.
You either gonna walk the walk or you gonna talk that talk. You better, hey, bro, walk the line like Johnny Cash did.
It's so many people out there right now, man.
You know, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I told you, because Rob, man, we pretty much got, man, similar backs, similar testimonies, man. I just gave away that person for somebody who already know. I text them back because they were one of the first persons that went on ahead and sent that text, and they gonna be going on the 26th to go see Audrey. and go chill with him. I'm gonna do something again for somebody else, man. You know, we see all of this stuff going on. We see all this stuff, man, happening. It's our people, man. And I understand money may be tight, man. I heard Rod talk about them $4 to the next payday. If you out there, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, you on this broadcast, you truly, truly, truly need gas in your vehicle, I want you to go on ahead, man, and send a text to that number at the bottom of the screen, 612-547-8826. I will cash app you, I'm telling you, within the next few minutes for gas in your vehicle. I'm cash apping you $50. I want two people text that number at the bottom of the screen. I'm cash apping you $50 to put some gas in your vehicle. Or you can go ahead, whatever you can do with it. You need groceries. You need whatever you need. I've got you on that. So what it's about, it's the community helping us. Text that number and you need to go ahead and put gas. Send me your cash app if you got your cash app. Send me what your cash app is. We gonna help. This is what the community is about. When Rod and everything, man, comes here, the community is about this. We're about helping, man. You guys show love, brother.
That's real, Drew, man. You know, and for anybody out there, you know, if you need help, man, don't be so proud. I know what it's like. Again, I've been there, and especially as a man, as a I'm gonna use the words I used back then, but I probably wouldn't use these words right now. In 2010, I would have said a real man don't want nobody to know that he's going through something.
Yeah. Yeah.
In 2022, I'll say a real man is not so proud when he can't ask somebody for help.
We all need it, brother. We all need it.
It was crazy. I had people that lived right here in the DFW area. My brother was here and he could have helped me. But I didn't want any help. Yeah. Could life have been easier if I got some help? Yeah. But for those of you right now that may be seriously going through something, man, go and look. I have a one of the introductions in my live streams that say, you know, every morning when I wake up, I look in the mirror and say, I can do whatever I want to do. Again, one of the things, my circle is small. My circle is very small, but the people I'm surrounded by are huge.
Yeah.
They're huge. I don't need no paparazzi. I don't need no bunch of people.
Nah.
But I would challenge everybody in here tonight, man. If your stuff is not quite like you want it, start tomorrow. No, you know what? Tomorrow may be too late. I think the Winans had a song that said
tomorrow. Yeah, you remember that.
Tomorrow might be too late.
Look at my guy. Look. Tracy on here. Tracy said, Drew, I would like to sow a seed for one of those tanks of gas too. Hey, man.
I'm waiting to see how many texts you get, Drew. I'm just holding back before I say something. I'm just waiting to see how many texts you get.
612-547-8826. And I'm gonna go here. Like I said, he already talking about, so that's 3 we sowing. Y'all talking about gas going up. We got a community right here that'll take care of that. We've been there. I've been there. I've been in those shoes. If you guys know somebody who even needs it, like, man, look, I may not need it, but I know somebody else who may need it. Don't be scared to scan the text. Send a text. Send a cash app. Now, I'll make sure and everything, man, it's over there. ASAP. Somebody's probably praying for gas for their vehicle for the week. You may know somebody in your family. May not be you. Holler at us. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Everything that we do this and everything, man, not for clout. We do this and everything, man, because we've been blessed and we've been fortunate now to be able to give back and to help and everything, man. Somebody out there. So holler at us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sending a quick text right now. Uh, but yeah, man, don't be too proud. And like I said, I'm waiting to see how many people text Drew. Uh, and for those and I want to thank Tracy. For those of the people out there that may have it, one of the things I learned the hard way, and maybe that's why I was broke in 2010. Sometimes, my mom told me something, man. I was probably about 5, 6, 7. She was like, you know what? She told my younger brother and I probably was about 7. It's better to get and receive. And I was like, man, she must be crazy. I'd rather receive any day. And it took me a lot of years to understand that, man. But I'm just waiting to see how many people text Drew with that. I don't want to put something out there just yet, but that's what it's all about, man. I could sit in here and I could, if you have any questions about credit cards, finances, and all that, please put them in the comments. But it's so easy. I talk about that all the time. I rather address specific questions. And I want to have Drew on my channel to on my third channel, the Points Blank Experience, in the near future. But it just what I like to, when I go on my channel, what I like to do is I like people to know that there's a person that was once in their shoes, and I want everybody to listen to what I'm about to say real closely. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm that person that was probably once in the shoes of a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And now I'm in a different pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I was in the shoes of a lot of people out there, not necessarily in this live stream, but out there that's in the country, in the world. I was without.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a different pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I'm in a different pair of shoes now. But here's the caveat. Mm-hmm. As I climb up this mountain of what we call life, and this is a boulder. This is probably the biggest boulder I'm going to give tonight. I was in some shoes that were kind of worn out, had holes in the bottom of them. They didn't quite fit. Matter of fact, one of the shoes out of the pair didn't even have laces. Y'all got to I'm going to get deep on y'all right now. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. In some kind of way, I was able, from praying, production, and perseverance, I was able to take those shoes off and put a nice pair of shoes on. Hope y'all following me now. I don't want to get too deep for nobody.
Yeah. Talk to him, right?
I was able to put a nice pair of shoes on, and I felt I had a different swag about myself. I've made it. I got this. I've got that. But I'm constantly climbing up this mountain. Even today, tonight as I'm on this live stream, tomorrow as I record, tomorrow night as I go live on my channel, I'm constantly climbing up this mountain to try to be better. Don't think that these new pair of shoes that I got as I climb up this mountain can't fall off my feet. And now, instead of having the shoes that had holes and were worn, then I got these nice pair of shoes and I'm climbing up the mountain. And then I lose a shoe, then I lose the other shoe. Now I'm barefoot.
Yeah.
Let me break down what I just said.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may not have stuff, and then you get this new pair of shoes and you start doing well for yourself and you forget about people. You think you're too big for people. You think you're better than everybody else. And then you continue to climb this mountain, and before you know it, because you think your head this big, the new shoes you got falling off your feet, now you're worse off than you was before because you went from some worn shoes that at least had some kind of sole. May not have but one shoestring. You still had some shoes. Now you done got so big for your own britches. Now you ain't got no shoes.
You got no shoes, man.
And you're climbing up these rocks and your feet starting to hurt. And you wonder why. It's because you forgot about other people as you were climbing up the mountain thinking you were big, bad, and all of this. I just want somebody to think about what I just said, man. So it's always a pleasure for me if I can help people, to help people. If I can't help you, I'm man enough to tell you I can't. So y'all just think about what I just said, man. I want to see everybody make it. But I had two brothers when I got promoted to E7 in the Navy. My mentor and his mentor, they said, okay, Rod, you have one job. You have one job left. I retired from the military in 2009, but that statement that they made to me has carried on. What, 13 years after I retired, they was like, "Hey, Rod, you have one job left. Bring as many people up as you can." And they were talking about in the ranks of the military. They were just talking about in the ranks of the military. I was like, "Got you." I looked at both of them eye to eye. Two brothers. I got you. I got you.
Come on, man.
Once I retired, they didn't say this the last thing. One thing they said, one more charge in the military. When a superior is telling you to do something, they're charging you to do something. They say you have one more charge left. Bring as many people up as you can. Roger that. Roger that. When I retired, I kept that same charge. I want to bring as many people up as I can.
Yeah.
Just because I got it, just because Drew got it, I know what it's like if I ain't got it. So what if I ain't got it? I want somebody to look out for me too. So, hey, Drew, it ain't gonna be a live stream if I'm running the restroom. I'm gonna jump out the screen, run to the restroom, and then I'll do something when I come back in the backstage, and you can see me to let you know I'm back.
No, man. Go ahead, go do your thing. If you need me to remove, look, I'll do this for you. Look. I know how you roll, Rod. I'm on. There you go. Man, listen, Rod is going to do his thing. He gonna come back. I'm gonna let him do his thing. But for those who are out there, man, you know, and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the text, y'all. I'm serious. I don't care about this. People who know me and everything, man, that I know what it's like to go through the struggle. You heard Rod, man. We done turned around. We done been through some serious stuff, man. Shout out to you guys. We done been through some serious stuff. And me and Rod just is talking on here. He's going to use the bathroom and come back. But my prayers are for you guys who are out there, who going through, you know, some tough times. And me and Rod, like I said, like shout out to my guy Tracy as well, man, who decided to, we're going to do this tonight, man. And not just that, we're going to do this every Tuesday night. We're going to help people, man, on this channel. I'm just not just going to bring y'all information and give y'all any information like this. I'm going to actually physically help you guys. And especially if you know somebody out there, make sure y'all share this video because they may need it. But for anyone who is out there, I'm going to reiterate it again. For anyone who is out there, I want you guys to text that number at the bottom of the screen, 612-547-8826. Send a text to me to that number with your Cash App sign, and I'm giving you $50 to go put in your tank, to go feed your family, to go do whatever you can do. Definitely, if you've been running pretty low for this week. I don't care if it's single mom out there, single mom with kids. I don't care and everything if it's a family out there. I was a family out there with me and my wife struggling with kids and wishing that somebody turned around, man, and gave me a blessing. And I told the story, even on the last live, Damian Burris was on here. Shout out to my guy, man. We told a story about us being homeless for literally almost 1 year. In and out of cars, in and out of hotels, in and out of motels, doing whatever we could do to survive. And that was tough moving from one state to another. But knowing that we had purpose, we had plan, we had a vision, we had something that was different, and we was called to do something. And I watched, man, how tough it was for me to struggle to not have gas, to use every last penny towards a bill, or to lose every last penny towards this item or that item, towards diapers or towards whatever we could possibly do. And I was that man at one point. But we're here to help. If you guys even don't need it, if you know somebody else who needs it, definitely send a text to that number, 612-547-8826. And I'm going to tell you this one right now. We're going to send you some cash. We're going to Cash App you. You got Venmo, you got Venmo. Let me know you got Venmo. Got Cash App, Venmo. If you got PayPal, whatever you got, I got you. We helping people. We helping people. My guy Rod, he's back in. We're going to bring him back and stuff like that. We in here helping people, man. So make sure y'all send a text to that number at the bottom of the screen, 612-547-8826. Make sure you type gas, please help gas, whatever it is, and send your Cash App, man, in there. Or send your Venmo, or send your PayPal. It doesn't matter. Send it in there. We're going to help you guys out, or even help somebody, even in your family. I don't care if it's your daughter. I don't care if it's your son, your niece, your nephew. I don't care who it is. We're here to help. You ain't got to go look for the help. We are here to help. So I'm telling you guys that right now. Shout out for the people who already texted and who are definitely going to come through. Shout out for y'all. We're going to help, and we're going to help as many as we possibly can. Don't stop just because you didn't see the few that's coming here. Look, we going to be all right, but we want to make sure you guys are all right tonight. And I'm telling you, each and every single week, we're going to come with more stuff. So that's what we're here for. Shout out to Arnold Peters, man. One Shot Barbecue. That's your people's, man. That's right.
Yeah, oh yeah. Arnold is my man. Yeah, that's my man right there, man. You know, and I'm shocked there's not more. I think it was more people here at first, and then I was kind of worried about that. But you know, maybe the people that was in here in the first go round that's not here now, maybe they didn't need to hear this. I don't know, but you know, I was concerned about that, but it's whoever's supposed to be here is here right now.
Yeah.
And who knows, man. I when I come on, I'm off tomorrow. When I come on the live stream, I don't give myself a set time. I've done a 6-hour live with Josh. I've done 4-hour live. Not saying we're gonna be here that long. I'm here till I'm here till Drew till he ready to go.
Hey, Rod. You know, I'm gonna tell you about me, man. I sit back up in here. They know me. I'm gonna make sure that we gonna get the information that anybody needs. You know, that's what we's about, man. You know, we're gonna make some stuff happen. Tracy said, explain credit card stacking and how do you start?
Credit card stacking. Hey, Tracy, give me a better now break that down. Now, when you say stacking, are you talking about accumulating a bunch of cards? I'll tell you how I did it. I don't know if it was stacking, but I have 30 cards. I would not recommend anybody go out and get 30 credit cards. Do not do it. I did it. I was bit by the bug. Picture this here, Tracy. You tell a brother no so many times, and you finally tell them yes. They may just lose their mind, and that's what happened to me. You know, I would recommend if you're just starting out, whatever you do, don't go with the credit card companies that you've never heard of. If you look at the paperwork, which I would recommend looking at the paperwork, if you see this fee, probably overlooked that. I would get with a reputable company, Capital One, Discover. I would get a secured credit card first. No more than $500 of your money to secure the card, $200 to $500. I just had a guy at work the other day that thanked me. He's 26, never had a piece of credit. He had been asking me questions here and there. Hey, what should I do, Rod? What should I do? And he's not a minority. Let me just say he's not a minority. Hold up, man, my hair doing something here. But he thanked me. I had left work and he thanked me, and I was so excited. But I would get a secured card. Before I apply for any credit card, Tracy, I would have a strategy and a plan. Why do I want this card? I'm not a fan of store credit cards. I have 2 jewelry credit cards, one at Hillsburg, one at Zales. I do not have Macy's, Dillard's, Neiman Marcus, none of that. Nothing's wrong with them. I just don't have them. Once you get your first secure card, I would give it about 6 to 8 months. Let that card graduate to an unsecured card, and then maybe try to get you a card with a better company. Don't get stuck. I did a live stream called Don't Get Stuck, and your favorite couple, they use this quite a bit. Hashtag Don't Get Stuck on my channel and their Instagram posts. If you get a card from Capital One, 9 times out of 10, Capital One is going to offer you a second card. It's nothing wrong with that, but don't get stuck in your first 4 or 5 cards are with the same company. I have 9 American Express cards. If I'm going to get stuck with somebody, it's going to be American Express. Once you get that secure card and you get your second credit card, start venturing out. Don't just get stuck with one company. Try to get a card. If your first card is from Discover Capital One, let your next card be from a Chase or American Express. Then maybe circle back around to one of the previous companies, but have a plan. Each one of my credit cards has a purpose. Each one has a purpose. When I fly out later this week, I'm gonna take the couple of cards I have in here now and put other cards in my wallet. But a little motivation for anybody out there. I remember the day where I thought I couldn't even get a American Express card. I had a guy that I worked with. He was Asian, and I love this guy, man. He used to say, "Rod, use my referral link, get an American Express." I'm like, no, dude, they're going to turn me down. They're going to turn me down. And Tracy, I'm going to show you something right now. And I always say, I don't show my cards to flex. I show my cards to show you what you can get next. Do I need to say that again? I don't show this to flex. You're talking to a person that thought he couldn't even get an American Express card. And now I can sit over here and do color combinations. I got enough of them. I always had to do this and try to cover up some of my information here. Tracy, I don't know if you can see that, but at the top, you got a business gold card. Below that, you got the platinum. Below that, you got the regular gold. And below that, you got another platinum. These 4 cards here, they say no limit, whatever. These 4 cards here are $140,000 in credit limit. $140,000. Now, let me go back and say the most important part of what I just said. 4 years ago, I thought I couldn't get a credit card from American Express. But I started researching, and I'm going to cover this up again. I'm trying to do that. I had it right. I don't know how I had it a while ago. But that's 2 platinums and 2 golds. I had a strategy. Once I developed a strategy, I have a Capital One Platinum with a $750 limit. Get that, then get another card, and then start going for some of the bigger cards. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and say you can't. I said it. They're not going to approve me. Now, I do a what's in my wallet every month. And this card here, man, this is probably my favorite card. It get the most attention, and it's got one of the lowest limits. It's got my initials on it. It's a Discover card with my initials. They're like, dude, what kind of card is that? You balling? You got your initials? It's like one of the lowest limits I have. They don't need to know that, but I would try to start with Discover. And once you start with Discover, then move yourself up that credit card ladder. I have several, and I'm not here to plug my channel. Go to Points Blank Travel and just, you can look at all, it's 440 videos on there. But don't, Tracy, to answer your question, don't look at the cards, and I'm doing one by one, it's easier. Platinum, personal gold, and they're all metal, another platinum, business gold. These don't matter. Get the cards that work for you, man. Get the cards that fit your lifestyle. Get the cards that fit your budget. These cards right now, the annual fees on these 4 cards, $2,000 a year for these 4 cards. That's a lot of money. And if I don't have a strategy of why I have them, I'm just paying $2,000 for nothing. But start with a secure card and work your way up to getting better cards. And I see Brown Girl Bella said rose gold, laugh out loud. I've talked to certain people, and you feel a certain way when you pull out a certain card, man. Have you ever? Yes, I don't know, man. Is it just me? I go to the store and I look like I don't have a pot to piss in or one to throw it out of. I don't be matching. I'm being real with y'all. I don't be matching. One shoe tied, the other was not. I usually when I go out, especially if I'm getting ready to record today, I look kind of sort of like I am now. They'd be like, sir, can we help you? Like,
right.
You can help me. And I tell them what I want, and they look at me and they take a second look like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. When I get ready to pay, Tracy and anybody else here, when I get ready to pay, and I hand them this joint right here, they be like, whoa.
Come on, man.
They be like, Sir, do you need anything? No, I don't need nothing else. You ain't asked me if I needed nothing else earlier. When you thought I didn't have nothing. No, I don't need nothing else. I need exactly what I just. Matter of fact, yeah, I do need something. I need you to hurry up so I can get up out of here.
Hey, don't you remember the scene in and I'm gonna say it to y'all like this, especially for those who out there definitely trying to get your credit right. Definitely plug in with us, man. We're gonna make sure we get that right. Tap in with me, tap in with Points Blank Travel, my guy Rod, man. Y'all tap in with us, man. We're gonna show you how to get your credit right. And we're gonna show you how to be able to go ahead and do some stuff. Brian Garbella said, yeah, Amex is my love, man. You know, do you remember the scene on Pretty Woman when Richard Gere came back in there and she said, all the women know this who watch Pretty Woman, right? They say, I went to try to go shopping and they was mean to me. You remember that? I don't know if you remember that, right? And he said, what do you mean
Yep.
it was mean to you? What? Man, he was getting ready to go do a business meeting. He stopped, Richard Gere stopped. He said, hold up. Nah. Let's go back in here. We get ready to go ahead and make some stuff happen, man. Look, my wife say Pretty Woman is my favorite movie. She already know. Hey, bro, when he came back in there and he said, we getting ready to spend lots of money. and they looked at him, he said, no, don't suck up to me, suck up to her, more sucking up. And the guy said, how much money you getting ready to spend? See, when he bought that out, he said, lots of money, big money, think big. He's like, okay, it's time to roll. Having great credit and having the full line of that is like that in Pretty Woman. You coming in the store, I don't care what you made it look like before, they made it denied you. But man, I'm telling you what, man, when you come in there, you get ready to start doing some damage. And they get ready to start seeing you moving a different action that they had a different assumption before you with. Trying to tell you right now, Brian Garbella says, right, money talks.
And you know what? BS run a marathon. You know, I went into Macy's the other day, man, to get my suit for my pop service this weekend.
Yeah.
And I walked to the I'm old school, the register, the cashier, whatever they call it. And this dude was over here trying to decide whether he wanted this box of boxers or briefs or whatever, or this box. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. So I go to a whole other register, right?
Yeah.
So I had a suit and I had a sports coat that I just like. I may wear it or not. I don't know. So she looked at how I was dressed. I had a t-shirt on and some sweats, and she looked at the price tag and will this be on your Macy's card? I was like, no, I don't have a Macy's card. And she was like, well, will this be cash or credit? I said, it's gonna be credit, but I don't have a Macy's card. Drew, I hit her with that joint right there, that American Express business card. Now she want to talk to me. What kind of business do you have? I don't even have a business. They just gave me this card. I don't even know how I got it. Just can you ring me up? And then she had the nerve, man, in 2022. Ain't nobody asked me this in 7 years. Sir, can I see your ID? I said, yeah. Hey, Drew, I said, which one do you want? Do you want my driver's license, my military ID, you want my license to carry? I'll give y'all up. Which one do you want? And I couldn't believe it. I just shook my head. But and my shirt I had on said content creator. And she was like, "Oh wait, are you on YouTube?" I said something like that. But I gotta go. Can you just go and get the bag and get out here? But y'all, it's amazing how people will look at certain groups of people, especially if you dress a certain way.
Yeah.
And they just treat you like you ain't, you know. But I love, man. And then, you know, I like to pull out the Gucci to do it on top of that, you know, like, well, you know, yeah, I ain't playing. I know I look like I'm playing. I look like I ain't got but $6 to my name.
Yeah. But, hey, you look like you was looking like that $4 to your next paycheck.
Hey, Drew, I had 2 different shades of blue on, man, and I'm talking about 2 non-matching shades of blue, man. And I didn't have a hat on, man. My hair was all crazy because I had been stressed out at another store, and I've been scratching my head. And she was just looking at me like, I think this dude lost. I think he's supposed to be over another story, but no, ring all this up.
Yeah.
And then hey, you know what? I made it even worse, Drew. I did it like this. I'm gonna pull them out. I'm gonna show you how I did. I'm gonna show you. I said, hold on. I said, hold on, man. Let me decide which one of these cards I want to put this on.
Hey, Ryan. Right. I can't tell you no lie, right? See, at that point, she shrunk a little bit like, well, man, I didn't know he had all of that like that. Well, you don't have to go ahead and show your full arsenal, man, when you're going to war, man. You guys, you came in here very on a humble level. Like, hey, man, I'm in here just for this or whatever the case may be. And that's the point, you guys, especially, man, one of the main reasons, man, was the transparency, man, on here. Rod, I love it. That's a flex mode because God has allowed you to flex mode like that, man. And when you could get to that point where also Rod knows the interest rates compared to the store credit cards, as well as compared to it. And when you get to this point, Rod can tell you, especially if you follow his channel, what is the best cards to get? What is going to get you cash back? What is going to get you rewards? Like, if you want to stay in free rooms, if you want to travel for free, if you want to do these things, that's exactly what Rob was using this. Why would I need a store card that's charging, what is that APR on that? What, 30, 35?
Usually about 26.99, 28.99, something like that.
Isn't that Macy's a little bit more, right?
It might be. I don't have one. I don't know.
At Macy's. So the interest rate on that, especially if you're carrying a balance from month to month, that interest rate alone will kill you, So Rod, with some of his other cards that he has, he probably even want to see the interest rate on it because he's paying it right off, man.
Exactly. Pay it. I got a couple I keep a balance. Not purposely, but and I see Brown Girl Bella's comment.
Yeah.
And Drew, that's my baby. That's my sweetheart right there. She was like, we may need to talk about you walking the streets not matching, sir. Her channel is all about lips, lashes, and luxury and being beautiful and all that. And sometimes I just don't care, man. Especially if I know it's something stressful. I can't be clean when it's gonna be stressful if I know, but last weekend, y'all, and this is again, man. This is not bragging. This is from hard work and praying, productivity and perseverance. I woke up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had kicked it a little too hard at the Dallas meetup Saturday night. I woke up Sunday, and I'm like, I don't think I'm ready to check out. So I went out on the front desk, man, and I was still clean. I was clean here. I was matching here because I'm right. I was like, hey, what time is checkout? Dude said 11. It was 10:50. I said, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I said, I just thought of something. And he treated me like I was somebody because, I was at the Hilton. He was like, what'd you think of? So I said, I'm a gold elite status member. I got a late checkout. Can we push this checkout back to 2? He was like, we sure can. Do y'all know how good that feel, man?
Yeah.
How good it feel. And guess what? It didn't cost no money. I didn't have to have money. It cost the work I had put into it. And he didn't look at how, it probably helped.
Yeah.
That I was dressed up a little bit, but it's just, man, it's so many. I think sometimes, y'all, we includes me, we get caught up in the moment. Yeah. And what I mean by that, think about that moment when you're in the mall and you see this pair of pants or these Jordans or this purse or this wallet or this watch, whether you're male or female, short or tall, and you just have to have it right there.
Yeah.
But then 3 weeks from now, when your friends are talking about getting together and going and get a hotel for the evening and have some water, some drinks, whatever you're drinking, it's on you, and having brunch the following day, you can't go because you got a closet full of stuff you don't even know when you're going to wear it.
Yep.
And now you got a time to wear it. I want y'all to hear me right now. Now you got an opportunity to wear it, but you ain't got no money to get there, baby.
Yeah.
You ain't got no money to get there.
Yeah.
You got all these clothes you done bought, but you can't go to with the home. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use males or female, whatever. You can't go to the hotel and to the brunch because you done spent all your paper.
Yeah.
But if you space it out a little bit and say, okay, I don't have to have every outfit I see every weekend, every time I go to the mall. Then when it's time and you can go in and you put yourself in a position with your credit. A lot of people say cash is king. Cash ain't king.
No.
If cash is king, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You heard it here from Points Blank Travel. Another bold I'm about to drop. If cash is king, credit is the whole monarchy.
Talk to him.
If cash is king, credit is the king, the queen, the prince, the princess, the whatever they call the little kids and the butlers and everybody else. If cash is king, credit is all the. It's the whole castle.
It's the whole
castle.
The whole suit.
Now, if I'm gonna tell y'all, going back, think about these people, these ballers. Now, you probably could have slipped a dude. You might have been, but I ain't risking my job for this. If you got a whole pocket full of money and say, hey, man, I know checkout is in 10 minutes, but I want to check out at 2. They may not let you, but if you got that credit, and you got gold elite status, you check out at 2. Guess what? I checked out at 12:30. I just wanted 2 just because I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna front. You know why I told them 2? Why? Y'all really want to know why I told them 2?
Why you told them 2, Rod?
Because I could. like that movie with Tupac. Who got the juice now, baby? I was at 545. I was at 547 credit score. I couldn't even go in the Hilton. I couldn't went in there to actually use the restroom.
Yeah.
Couldn't stay.
Right. They chasing you right back out. Like, you know what? Nah.
Hey, sir, do you have a room? Sir, do you have a room in here? No, man, I just want to use the restroom. No public restrooms in here. Now,
which they do that, man. I'm telling you, man. It is rough. It is rough. That's why we're staying on, y'all. Man, go get your credit right, especially in this time that we're in, when interest rates are shooting back up now for homes and other things are happening, man, when you guys are not seeing behind closed doors. Man, go get your credit right. So that way you have leverage to even fall back on. You got a cushion, to fall back on. You can travel and do those type of things, man. I'm telling you what, and Brown Girl Bella was right. She said, man, never carry a balance if you can. You're basically giving a credit card company money, extra money. You're right.
Money that you could use to invest. You know what? If you'll see on my second channel, Points Blank Finance, I'll start a lot of videos by saying, I found some extra money.
Yeah.
And I'll buy some crypto, I'll buy stocks, whatever. I just want people to understand it. And Brown Girl Bella is a very extremely intelligent woman. I learned a lot from her. She's actually helped me a lot with Points Blank Travel, just not the videos and all that, but just time management. Just I run a lot by her. Like I said, that's my sweetheart. And I hate I even told a story about matching because I know I ain't gonna never hit the end of that one. But I wouldn't do it if she was with me. But when I'm by myself, man, I don't be caring, man. I just don't care. But man, I just want to see people put in, I want to hear a lot of these stories. I hear a lot of people now to come to my channel. Oh, Rod, I listened to you and I got this credit card. Cool. But I want to hear the stories. I want to hear those stories too, but I want to hear the stories of how you were in Macy's. And I failed the other day, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. You were in Macy's and you saw this blazer you wanted and you walked out. I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to tell y'all one of the scariest things I ever faced.
What is that, Rod? Talk to us.
Having good credit is scary. Because it just take one slip on a banana peel and I could be right back where I was. So you want to protect it, it's scary. I guarantee you, man, I'm going to put something on people's minds right now. Have you ever been like Rod and you thought you were doing big things? You say, let's just say you saved $100 a month. Now, this is what I did. I'm breaking it down. Anything I talk about, I've done it.
Now, Rod, I want you to break it down.
You saved $100 a month.
Uh-huh.
And you doing big things. You're so proud of yourself, man. You finally saving, and you did it every month for 12 months. You even did it the 13th and the 14th month. Now you got $1,400. And then something called life just comes slap you upside the head.
Mm.
And life costs you $1,500.
Yeah. And
you got to pay this $1,500 in the next day or two.
Right.
You've taken 14 months to get here, and now you about to spend it in 2 days.
In 2 days, yes.
That is one of the reasons when I put money up, I try to put it up and I try to put as much as I can. Don't overextend yourself. But one of the things that I hate, and it's very few things that I hate, but one of the things I hate doing is dipping into the money that I've saved or invested.
Yeah.
Because it's taken me so long to accumulate this money.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what ain't gonna happen. If that emergency happen, that's cool. But what ain't gonna happen, Rod ain't gonna have $1,400 in the savings.
Yeah.
And I've done it before now. I ain't doing it now. And I go to the mall and I see this wallet, this Louis Vuitton or this Gucci wallet that costs $500, and it's calling my name, kind of like New Jack City and Pookie. It's just Rod, come get me.
Right.
Next thing I know, I'm looking for the ATM and I done withdrew $500 out of my $1,400. Don't do that, man. Because when that emergency come, it took you 5 months to say that. Now, get your little savings and have your Louis Vuitton savings, your Gucci savings, your Air Jordan savings, or your watch savings, whatever. Do that. But your savings, your real savings, leave it there, man. Because look how long it take you to accumulate this money.
Yeah.
And it could be gone just like that.
Yeah.
Or if you got good credit,
you
ain't got to touch your savings. You use your credit. Leave your savings where it is, and then everything's gravy. But
you know what we call that, Rod? What we call that? We call that a treat savings.
What? Tell me, you have money to go blow?
Money to go blow. That's a treat savings. So for those and people who know this, man, I'm definitely giving some serious stuff, man. That's a treat savings. And I don't know who has been on here. Type in the comments if you have ever been through. You've heard of Financial Peace University, right, Rod? Man, type in the comments if you have ever heard of Financial Peace University. If you've heard of it, let me know. If not, let me not know. But anyway, I tell you this, Rod. Financial Peace University. That's old boy Dave Ramsey, man. Okay.
That's probably why I ain't heard of it, because he can't stand credit. I don't mess with Dave.
Let me tell you something. He don't touch. Everybody said I have. They going on here. Yes. Listen, he's got a lot of great things, but when it comes down to credit, don't go on ahead, man, and don't you follow that. And listen, we've got some other great other friends, man, out there, and they're actually teaching some of the stuff. Now, a lot of the stuff now, I'm not going to lie to you, is really, really, really amazing, Rod. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really good in teaching people how to structure it. A lot of the teachings that I do is structured around that. They help you structure. But when it comes to credit, brother, you can't tell me a thing about credit, because that right there is not his forte. He's going to tell people how to cut your credit cards up.
Well, see, I know Dave Ramsey. I'm not familiar with this show, but I know him.
Yeah, well, so the name of the course is Financial Peace University, right? Now, if there's somebody who's out there, if you guys want to go ahead and get in Financial Peace University, man, and say, hey, man, I want to try it out, y'all send a text to that number, 612-547-8826. I help you guys out if that's something you guys really want to do. For those who are struggling, who don't, what Rod is saying, have a savings, who don't know how to budget, and who don't know the discipline of how to do that. But Dave, like my wife said, Dave had folks donating blood, brother. I tell you, man. Dave folks donating blood in there. And they, brother, we seen them donating blood, donating plasma. They do. I said, whoa, hold on, Dave. Hold on, Dave. Listen, you have helped a lot of people out. I get that. There's a lot of people who are amazing when it comes down to budgeting money, but they may need a little extra. And I'm gonna say this to you right now. That's my listen. He teaches a lot of great principles, but what me and Rod are telling you, there are other ways around that you can help leverage yourself. If you choose on some of the areas, if you get the discipline, what Rod is telling you, you will be able to stay at those places and use points. You can't use points using Dave's method like that with credit. Can you use points, Rod? Just let me know.
No.
Let the people know, man.
You can't not using that method, but what I would recommend everybody do tomorrow. If you don't have what I'm about to pull up,
talk to them.
I know a lot of us graduated school a long time ago. But if you don't have this and one of these somewhere near you, now I ain't talking about all day when you're at work and all that, but at your house, because you know what happens, man. I'm about to educate a few people.
Talk to me.
Or even better yet, you ain't got to have that. But if you got one of these, little phones, when you come, I'm gonna show y'all this. Yeah, I like to show you. I like to talk. I don't like to talk about it. I like to be about it.
Yeah.
Let me just show y'all. Look at all the notes on my phone. Let's see if I can do this here.
Go ahead.
Look at all the notes. Look at all the different notes. And it's just going and going. Every time I get an idea, if I don't have paper, I write it down. I type it. It's people out there right now with $1 million ideas, and they think about it. They don't put it down, and before you know, they forget about it.
Right, what you said on your last broadcast at one time? You say some of the most successful people are where?
What? I don't remember.
In the graveyard, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They had ideas, but they never shared them. They didn't even share it with themselves. They thought about it, forgot about it. Yeah. But Drew mentioned something earlier, passive income. I hear that. That's right along with generational wealth. I want passive income. All right, if you want passive income, generate. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. I have merch. I'm wearing my own merch right now.
Yeah.
I'm just now mentioning it because I'm going to use an example. I don't advertise my merch.
Yeah.
I don't advertise. I got Patreon memberships and this member. I don't advertise it. I advertise Patreon and videos. But you know what a great feeling is? To make money while you sleep. I'm going to tell you a better feeling.
Talk to me.
I'm just going to be real with y'all.
Talk to me. Talk to us, right?
I'm going to be real. I got a salary, but I got also a commission job.
Right.
You know what a great feeling is when I go to work and I don't have such a great commission day. I don't even trip. You want to know why?
Right. Talk to me.
Because I got multiple streams of incomes. I'm gonna be making money when I'm driving home. And I'm not talking about no super chat, YouTube. I got crypto over here, stocks over there, and I wasn't willed anything. When my mom passed in 1992, I say, told my little young brother, you get all the money. I don't want any of it. You're in college. I got a job. You get it.
Right.
I worked. I hustled. I grinded for it. I have a motto when it comes to stocks and investing. They be like, Rod, what's your motto? What's your strategy for investing, Rod? I say, everything a person do every day, I want to get paid off of. You go to McDonald's, I got stock in McDonald's. You use your Visa card, I got stock in Visa. You use a MasterCard, I got stock in MasterCard. You don't have either one, you got American Express. You go into Walmart to get some tissue, I got stock at Walmart, Kroger. What cell phone company using? Verizon or AT&T, I got stock in both.
Yep.
Everything somebody do, I want to get paid. And that's the mentality. Making money while you sleep, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
But that's the mentality you had to get to, though.
But you know what? You always wanted to find the things in life. I just didn't know how to get it. And that's what's wrong with a lot of us. We want it. We don't. But then when we know how to get it, we don't want to do the work, baby. We don't want to do the work. We don't want to go out there and hustle and grind and get it. I remember wanting a Rolex and the price tag was $5,000.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Drew. I how am I gonna come up with $5,000?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all how I did it, and then I'm gonna show y'all something here in a second.
Talk, because there's some people out there was wishing to come up with $5,000.
I didn't have 5K, but you know what I did? When your car's getting a little older and you're about to pay it off, what does the average person do? They do this. They start looking for the next car.
Start looking for the next one. Yep.
You know what your boy did?
What you did?
I did this in 2002. I paid off my car, and I did what the average fool wouldn't do.
And what was that, Rod?
I kept it, Drew. I kept the car. And I went to the mall. I said, hey, man, I want a Rolex. Can I get something where I pay 0% interest, about $400 a month, because that was my car note. Matter of fact, I only want to pay it for a year. He said, no, but if you do it 13 months, I got you. I'll reduce it. And I'm here to show y'all right now. I'm going to take it off the wrist right now. This is the Rolex that I'm talking about.
Flick of the
right
wrist.
Now.
Flick of the wrist.
I ain't have 5,000, but what I did was come up with the alternative.
Yeah. Yeah.
The $5,000, the glass was half empty.
Yeah.
Rod come up with a better plan. The glass is now half full, baby.
Come on now.
And this is 2002, and I'm still rocking this joint. You know, we can always come up while we can't do something. But do we develop plans? So I'm going back to saying what I was just saying. It's people out there got ideas, but if we don't write them down, we don't put them in our phone. I'm just saying, ladies, I'm going to use the men as an example too. Girl, I was thinking about getting me a fashion business. I came up with this outfit that I'm going to make. Or the homies, man, I was going to develop these shoes, man. I think they'll give Nikes a run for their money. But we think and we don't act. And then somebody else come up with the idea. And then next thing I know, if you like me and grew up in the South, in the country, you're sitting on a pecan tree. Man, you remember back in 1993 when I was talking about creating them Jordans that look like the 7s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that dog, man. That was a good idea. Guess what? Bobby and Jimmy done did it now. He rich somewhere. And you and your homie is still over here reminiscing about how y'all talked about it 20 years ago. Come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't trying to preach. I'm just trying to teach, baby. That's all. I'm just telling y'all right now.
Well, that's a boulder you didn't drop right there, brother. You didn't drop the boulder. Some people got to get about an action rather than a reaction. And I'm just being real with you out there, man. So, the discipline of being able to stay disciplined on some things, but being able to stay persistent on some things that you truly desire to want, that can help benefit you. Just what Ryan talking about. He was disciplined. Ryan said, man, I still got the same watch since 2000 and what, Ryan?
2002. And I'm still rocking it. And if I didn't tell you that, you would even look at that joint.
Man, look at that. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Listen, y'all. I'm
gonna tell you something else, man. This here's a crazy boulder. This is a crazy boulder here.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
I was at a job in 2018.
Yeah.
And this is a motivation for people that's going through something out there. At 9 o'clock in the morning, they called me into this office and said, hey, Rod, I think we're going to have to let you go. I was like, for real? I want to thank y'all for the opportunity. How many brothers do you know I ain't going to sugarcoat this. How many brothers you know just got fired and they say, I want to thank you for the opportunity? Man, they in there talking about, what? You fired me? All this stuff I done did for y'all, they going on. They going ballistic. They going bananas. I want to thank y'all for the opportunity. You know what I did, Drew?
Talk to me.
I walked outside. I ain't let them see it, but I was a little butthurt. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Don't think I'm that cool. I was a little hurt. I got in my car. I turned on the hardest, most hip hop, I don't even remember what it was, rap song I could find. And I cruised right across the freeway to the mall. And I walked into this jewelry store and I knew the crew. I said, hey, man, y'all still got that Rolex I was looking for? Not this one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think we do, Rod. I said, good. I'm ready to get it right now. I got fired for my job. I need to motivate myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa, you just got fired? Or you about, Rod, do you know how much? Yeah, it's about 6,000. I don't care. Wrap it up. Let's go. I got to go.
Yeah. You know what that was called, Rod? That was called a painkiller.
It was a painkiller, but you know what it's called? You know what it was called? And this is how I thought, this is how my mind operate, y'all.
Talk to us, Rod.
I didn't pay cash for it. I financed it. Why? Because I got good credit. I got options, baby, options. But you know what I did?
What
I
happened?
said, yeah, put that on my VIP account or whatever y'all call it up in here. And that motivated me not to sit on my butt and go home and wallop in my SARS. Now, I ain't telling nobody else to go do this. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I rolled the dice. But you know what, Drew? Not even an hour and a half later, I had a phone call. Hey, man, I heard you just left Hyundai. Hey, you want to come over here? We're going to pay you this, and this. I was like, hell, maybe I need to go buy another Rolex. I mean, maybe Jeff Bezos will call me or something if I go buy another one. You know? Seriously, man, this is a real story, yo. I ain't going to do it again because I think that was just luck. Yeah. Or as P.D. Pablo said, he had a song back in the day called Test of My Faith. I still listen. It's a rap song, but it was a test of my faith. I believed in myself, man. And what I'm trying to say right now is we have to believe in ourselves, y'all. We have to believe in our capabilities. We have to believe in what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
Even if you feel like you don't bring, or people don't appreciate you, what do you bring to the table for yourself? Yeah. That's why I'm saying write stuff down, man. There's so many people out there with great ideas.
Yeah.
Over the years, people have had great ideas, but they talked about it in the juke joints. They talked about it under the shade tree. They talked about it in the front yard. They talked about it at the barbecues, but it never went past the shade tree, the barbecue, or the juke joint. It stayed right there. It never got out to who it needed to get out to. But now with all this technology and stuff, and I'm going to tell you something, though. Don't tell everybody your business and your secrets. Now, if you got a great plan, you might want to keep it within that little circle. But implement it. Make it happen. Don't just sit over here and you and I'm being real. You and Tyrone just sitting over here under the shade tree. Yeah, man, I thought about creating this, blah, 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 blah. And Tyrone half lit or whatever. He's like, yeah, man, that sounds like a good idea. No.
Bruh, listen, I tell people, especially who are in my mentorship program, and I tell them this, Rod, I say, there's a difference in everything, man, for you just having conversation and you being innovation. Two different ball games. The conversation gonna last right there, right where it's at. But the person who's innovated and who's making the innovation happen, they are creating the very thing that they said that they would love to create. Be the innovator, not just the conversator. You're conversating for what? What is it getting you? Like you say, Rod say, man, don't tell everything. Some people don't even need to know what everything is that you're trying to do. Write that down in that book. Keep it at the bedside. Sometimes, man, when you dream and you get up from your dream, write it down. If you don't know what it is, how much pages you got written down out there, Rod? What do you write down?
I'm about to show you. Hey, Drew, this camera throwing me out. I'm going to show y'all. I don't know if y'all can hold on. I gotta go this way. Every one of these pages, look at that. It's got some. This is a whole 16 subject notebook. 16. I don't even know if they make 16 subject notebook. Every one of these got something written down. I'm old school. I put it in the notes too, but if I have an idea, man, and that's why my executive team got in my butt. I run a lot of stuff by them, but some stuff I don't run by. I just have to run with it. I have to run with it, man. I mean, I'm telling y'all, you looking at it right here. I mean, well, good, because I don't want to have to buy another one. But I mean, look at this. It's stuff written down everywhere, man, everywhere. Just ideas, you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I challenge people out there to do something I was not and am still not that good at. Believe in yourself, man. Do y'all know how many people tell me, Rob, you should quit your job. Go be a motivational speaker. Go do this. Go do that. When it comes to that, I don't believe in myself as well as other people believe in me. But you have to start by believing in yourself. I know I started Points Blank Finance, my second channel, And I was telling Shelton from Your Favorite Couple, hey, I'm gonna start this third channel, but I want to get Points Blank Finance monetized. And then I talked to Brown Girl Bella about it. And she was like, why wait? Why wait? The time is now. Why wait? I was like, you know what? You're right. I still didn't make a move, but I thought about it. But man, sometimes one of my biggest enemies, and I'm hoping I'm talking to somebody out there tonight, one of my biggest enemies, if this was a superhero movie, Superman had kryptonite. I don't know if what other Batman and Robin and Black Panther and all of them had, but I know Superman had kryptonite. My biggest enemy, my biggest adversary when it comes to Rod is procrastination. Procrastination. I want to wait. I could do it tomorrow. I could do it next week. I could do it next year. Had I started my channel, if there would have been a Brown Girl Bella in my life when I first thought of Points Blank Travel, who knows what would I be now? It's not about the subscribers. It's not about the views. It is about the views because the more people see it, the more they can share it. I don't care about the subscribers. But how many more people could I have touched if I wouldn't have procrastinated? And a lot of times, why do we procrastinate? Notice we includes me. Why do we procrastinate? Fear. Fear. We're afraid to fail. I read something on Instagram today. I can't remember the exact words, so I'm not going to try to repeat it. We're afraid to fail, but I guarantee you some of the biggest success stories in America. A lot of y'all don't remember this. That's in this live stream. Some may not. I remember when all Jeff Bezos, probably the second or third richest man in the world right now, I want to say he's number 2 behind Elon Musk. I remember when Bezos and Amazon was him selling books out of his garage. I'm not trying to date myself. I'm just being real. We have fear of failure. But some of those people out there that succeed have failed again. There's nothing wrong with failing. There's nothing wrong with having a little fear. But when you fall, I always tell people that have been under my tutelage in the military, I tell people that have been under my tutelage in any other thing, because I've been in management a long time. When you look at a baby and a baby's learning how to walk, they fall and they get back up. And the more, at least my experience, the more, and I have 2 daughters that are grown now and I have grandkids, but the more, a lot of people, and I was one of those parents, when you see your little baby about to fall, the first natural instinct is to go grab them. You don't want them to fall. You go grab them so they don't hurt themselves. But each time that baby fall, whether you help them or not, they're going to get back up. But the times I've seen little babies that learn how to walk, they failed. Nobody was there to grab them. And then they got up on their own and they just started walking. The moral of this story is when you fall, don't quit, don't give up. Get back on your feet and try and try and try. I failed a lot, y'all. I failed a lot. And I'm still coming up with ideas. I'm still coming up with game plans. I'm still coming up with this notebook. A lot of this stuff here is ideas, man. Ideas that I haven't even implemented. But I can go back. I have somewhere. Now, what happens if I go use this here all the time and I go upgrade and then they transfer it over, I'm going to lose half my information. I'm not going to lose this right here. And I got several of these. This is just a recent one. I remember when Points Blank Travel, the idea was written in one of these. I remember when Points Blank Finance, the idea was written in one of these. Y'all heard Drew just said it. Points Blank Travel, the idea was written in one of these. He just witnessed a live stream last week where I made $2,000 in a live stream. I don't do it for that, man. I do it for the people. I do it for the people. I want to see people grow and come up. Matter of fact, this shirt I'm wearing right now, making the impossible possible. That's Points Blank Travel, making the impossible possible. There's not a link in the description to get one. There's a link on my channel, but I don't care about all that right now. I want people to see the message. I don't care about where you can purchase one. I want people to see the message, making the impossible possible. There are people out there that will tell you, you can't do this, you can't do that, because they're afraid of you surpassing them. They're afraid of you getting ahead of them. So they don't want to tell you how to do this, that, and the other. I don't care if somebody got 50,000 subscribers on YouTube or somebody got more money than me. I don't care. But there's people out there that don't want to tell you anything because they're scared you're going to get ahead of them. Actually, I'm going to tell you. So if you get ahead of me, maybe you can tell me what I'm doing wrong and you can pull me up. Y'all didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. People are afraid that people are going to get ahead of them. Why? Why? I don't know how many people text Drew with the about the gas, man. But if you are in need of something, man, don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just it's time we includes me, stop making excuses of why we can't and start making preparations of why we can. Let me say that again. Stop making excuses of why we can't and start making preparations of why we can or how we can. How we can. I mentioned generational wealth earlier. This is going to sound probably crazy. I can't even think of anything that I want to buy. Furniture, TVs, clothes, watches, cars, houses. I can't even think of anything I want to buy. And none of them at that level, it's easier for me to create generational wealth or do something for other people. I've bought all the stuff I want to buy. Now I got some trips I want to take. Maybe I'll put it there, but I challenge everybody tonight. First step, man, is to get a notebook, your phone, whatever, and write down some goals. Write down some ideas you've had over the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, last couple of years, last couple of whatever. Write down some goals that you've had and turn those goals into reality, man. Turn those dreams into reality. I started this live stream by saying people, when they dream and they sleep, once they wake up, they forget about the dream. When your realistic dreams that you have while you're awake, carry those dreams through. Follow through with those dreams, man. Make them reality. As a young boy growing up in Arkansas, in a town where blacks and whites were separated by a railroad track, where my relatives, some of my aunts, said all I was going to do was be hanging on the corner smoking dope. I let that fuel the fire to be successful. Some of those same people that were in Arkansas, not just relatives, it was people, it was all kind of people telling my mama all kind of stuff, getting me in all kind of trouble. Some of those same people are in the same places. Some of those same people, and I want y'all to hear me. I want some, because it happens to everybody, or most people. Some of those same people that were sitting back talking about me, Rod's not going to be anything. Rod's not going to do this. Rod's going to be on the corner. Rod's going to be thugging. Rod's going to be doing this. Some of those same people are in the same houses they were when they were telling these stories to my mother. Meanwhile, I've traveled the world. I probably can go back and pay some of those people's salary. I probably can put them on my payroll. Only because I believe that I could, and I wouldn't get caught up in that. People are going to talk about everybody. But when we succumb to that, when we start believing that, we're going to fail, man. So I just challenge everybody, man. Start writing down some of your dreams, your goals, make them happen. I told my mother as a young teenager, I'm going to travel the world one day. And she never told me I couldn't. It's the reason I got all these globes behind me. One over here, y'all can't see it because I'm not in my normal setup. One right here, and the big one behind me. Well, you can if I move this way. You see the white? I'm over here this way. The white one over here, the camera's backwards. The one on this side and the big one behind me. I've traveled the world. before Drew come up here, and not that I'm about to roll, but one of the last things I want to say on a solo point, I'm not going to say everything. And make this one of the things that you write down in your notebook or put in your phone. I've done most of the things that and we know there's a whole lot of theys out there. I've done most of the things that they said I couldn't do or wouldn't do. I've done them, completed. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead. I need to do this for myself. I'm going to put this on a separate piece of paper, actually. Not saying it's going to always be by itself, but I've done and said most of the stuff I said I was going to do and thought about doing, I've done it. I can put a check mark there. I've done it. You can too. With all that being said, man, I don't know if Drew left or if I don't even know if I'm still alive.
Man, Rod. I always love to give that moment for each one of my guests, especially, since I learned how to do that. I love to give that moment because some people need to hear the guests. They need to hear exactly their point of views and some things that they truly, that is heartfelt. And I just allow you just to kind of pour into their lives, man, just for a few moments, man. Those moments actually will help change somebody's life, help give motivation out there to somebody who needs it, help literally push them past the playground that they have been playing in and jump into a bigger arena. That's why we give you that time frame, man. Go ahead and just speak from the heart. And I kind of fall back and let you do the thing as a leader, because this is what Rod brings to his channel each and every single week. They see us going back and forward, but to have that moment of seeing what Rod brings to his channel, and man, that's unlike anything that they probably could even imagine when they come out here to these channels. So I'm glad, I'm honored to be able to go on ahead and have my friend, man, Rod, come on here and really speak to you guys and just teach you guys exactly, not just how somebody else did it, but how he did it. Show you a book of exactly what he wrote down, and not just going ahead and just write it down, but put it into action. We love that, man. We love you. We thank you for that, Rod. Because that out there, that helped inspire me, brother, for what you do. That's a real superhero in my book, brother.
I'm just a regular dude, Drew. And you talk about an honor. It's an honor being here. And I'll probably keep saying I always wish it was more people, even on my channel. I could have a gazillion people there, because I always just want to touch as many people as I can. But I felt like the right number of people that were here tonight were supposed to be here. And it's an honor to even be invited to come on this channel. And I must admit, y'all, I'm probably going to change something in my little repertoire, how I do things. Mm-hmm. 20 minutes before this live stream, because I'm kind of busy, always recording or working or whatever, I had a chance to see a couple of Andrew's previous live streams, and man, I was impressed. I was already subscribed, but I was impressed. And now to be actually on here, I'm 20 times more impressed. But it started with looking at those other two interviews, and man, a great guy. It's amazing how not expecting when you become a content creator or a YouTuber or whatever you want to call it, you don't know you're going to have all these wonderful connections. If that's why you're doing it, you're probably doing it for the wrong reason. I know I didn't do it for that. I just did it because I wanted to get the info out there. And I've met Josh Van Horn. I've met Drew. I've met your favorite couple, Shelton and Key. I've met Brown Girl Bella. I've met Brian Legacy Building, House of X Entertainment. And when I said met them, not necessarily in person, but virtually, but 2 weekends ago was living proof. I walked into a YouTuber, a content creator meetup, and I only met in person 2 of these people out of 22. I had virtually met the Meeting Eyes, who I consider family as well. And when I walked into this building, you couldn't tell me I hadn't known these people all my life. And I think all of us that were there share Coco and Coco TTV. We all share a common goal. We just want to help people. And everybody that was there is not credit and finance and all that. Excuse me, but it was just great to see the camaraderie, and that's what we need to give more of, man.
Yeah.
We need more camaraderie, you know, more people wanting to help people, more people that's not, you know, I could easily say it's about me. I'm PBT, I'm Points Blank Travel. Oh man. And I've done a lot of interviews. I've been a part of a lot of interviews, but at the end of the day, man, I think the day if we all start giving back, the world will be better. And I'm not trying to sound like Michael Jackson, you know, we are the world or nothing like that. I'm just being real with you.
Yeah. 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 And that's what we, you know, that's what we decided to do. It was four people who lined up, sent that message. The four people. So 4 people will be definitely getting their gas in their car or getting whatever and everything that they can. That's what we're here for, right?
So it was 4. It was 4, Drew.
4.
You said it was 4.
Yeah, it was 4.
Well, you said you were going to do 2. I'll do the other 2. Okay. You send me your cash app, and I'll send you. I'll say you was doing 50, right?
That was doing 50. I gave them both 50. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the other 2. I just send you. You can send it to them. I'll send you the $100 for the cash app. That's what I was waiting to hear.
Oh man, y'all thank Rod for that, man. That's huge. Y'all thank Rod, man. Show some love, man. That's what we're about. We're here to help people. We're here to help people, and to see the comments. I mean, I can read them. This is the text, man. This is the text. Look at this, Rod.
I'm listening.
You ready?
Yeah.
When blessings go up, man, when blessings go up, blessings come down. Thank you. I needed this. This is another one. You don't know what you did for my life. Thank you. Here we go. Another one. Answer to my prayers. One of the last ones. Thank you, dog. they just say
they being real, man. They being real.
They being real, and we respect y'all on here for being real. Thank you, dog. That's all we want to hear. That's all we want to hear. We really wanted to make an impact on this broadcast, on people getting to know exactly who Points Blank Travel is. My guy, Rod, the community that he actually flows with. And they came on here deep. This is what we are here to do. Yeah, you're going to see us flex. We flex for a reason, but it's a good flex. It's not the flex of the showboat and all of it. It's the flex of knowing that we have been through the struggle and let you guys know that you guys can make this thing too. You guys can come out as winners too in your life. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Rod already know when he come here, he in Denver, brother. You got the keys, brother. You already know, brother. I already didn't talk to you about that, man.
Yeah, you did, man. You know what? I told you I don't want the keys. I ride in the passenger seat.
Oh, man. Hey, Rod, you get the keys to this thing, bro. I got you, brother.
No, bro, that's too much power for me, man. I'm a
I don't want to hear
that,
now, man. I want you to enjoy it because all the work that we didn't put in, we put in the work so that you can enjoy the benefits of the blessings of this. And that's all we're here for, the broadcast. We're here to inspire. We're here to empower. We're here to uplift. We're here to encourage. We're here to enlighten. But most of all, man, we're here and everything, man, so that you can get the help that you need to get to the next level. That's what we're here for. You guys, man, I thank my guy, Rod, man, for this broadcast. Thank you, man, for coming on here, man. 2.5 hours, man, even when everything else looked like it was going all haywire, man, at first. Turned around, man, we got it back together, and look at the blessing, man, that we have been able to be to all the peoples, man, on the channel. So we thank you. We honor you, Rod, truly, and everything, man, for the mark, the impression, and everything that you have made in the YouTube society, and now what you are making now, an even bigger mark within this world, man. So thank you, man, for just being you, being real, being transparent. That's what we love, brother. That's why we
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And, you know, I want to put my last little few words here before I get out of here. Rarely have y'all heard about subscribing to the channel tonight, and I'll say that on my live streams. I will. We haven't asked really y'all to come and watch unless you just, you know, come and watch and get some knowledge. But we've done more giving than we've asked for tonight, and that's what it's about. A lot of times people are so caught up in getting, but they really don't talk about giving. Yeah. I want to thank Drew. Is it Renata? Your
Renata, wife? Yeah, that's my wife, Renata.
Yeah, I know it's your wife. I just want to make sure I'm getting the name right.
Yeah.
But she has been here even in the first one when we had the technical difficulties. Just been there. I hope I'm blessed enough to meet y'all in person one day.
Yeah.
You know, Drew, we clicked right away. I was telling Brown Girl Bella before I started this. I said, I rarely would give my personal number to somebody that quick. I gave it to Drew like that. And now I understand why. Sometimes things happen and you don't know why, you just do it. But I'm reading this comment. Thank you, Rob, for coming on here. Has been talking about having you on for some time now. And it is a blessing to be here. For anybody out there tonight that's struggling, if you had a rough day, tomorrow's a new day. Trust me, you're talking about somebody right now that's going through a lot.
Yeah.
Emotionally, psychologically. And I'm going to do something this weekend that I haven't had to do in 30 years, which is bury my other parent. But here I am still here, and I'm still standing, and I'm still strong. And that's just a testament of my character. Is it tough? Yes.
Yeah.
But even in our roughest days, man, you don't know what you can or can't do unless you try.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to drag this out. I just want to thank Drew. I want to thank Renata for having me on the show. I want to thank all of you that came here and commented, and the warm greeting that I got for being here.
Yeah, that's always love the show. Thank you both, PC Smith, man. Glad that I tuned in. I'm on the winning side, man. Look at these comments, man. Look at these comments. Well, Rod, since you in the blessing business. My wife crazy, man.
Hey, man, I don't blame her, though. You got to close the doors, don't get fed.
I love my wife. She gonna throw it out there while the fishing's good, brother. You ain't got to worry about that. PC Smith said, look at the blessing. Shout out to you, Patty. She was on the broadcast one time. Tracy say, thank you, boss, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. And he said, man, if you have one more, I got you, man. But we only have 4. I tell you what, anybody else who wants to comment, even on the replay, y'all let us know, man. And if so, if that one more, Tracy, I'll let you know who that is, man. Then make sure they share the content, whatever. Brown Bella, thank you, Brown Bella, man. That's your queen, man. Shout out to the fam. Thank you, fam. Brown Bella been on here, man. Definitely giving out some serious knowledge, man. We thank each and every one of y'all tonight, man. Most of all, man, for just tuning in, tapping in, and seeing the heart of what it is. And that's all we really wanted to go ahead, man, and ever give back to y'all. Seeing our heart tonight, man. And you've seen Ryan's heart. You've seen my heart. You've seen the hearts even of the people, man. It was just truly an amazing. And we're going to continue to keep blessing people, man, for that. And it was a good friend of ours, Pat right here. She said, Drew Rowe are wonderful people, man. She was the one that was encouraging me. This lady right here said, Drew, you need to get your YouTube stream. You need to get your YouTube stream. What I did was I turned around and I said, now before I get that YouTube stream, I gotta watch some of the people. I gotta watch some of the greats, some of the best out here do what they do. And so I tuned in and everything, man, and I watched Point Blank Travel. I watched my guy Rod. I watched and everything, man, how he conducted himself. And man, the way you carried yourself is none less than that man behind closed doors as well as you in the open public, brother. And we salute you for that, man. Full salute.
Wow.
Full salute.
Bro,
Full salute.
man, you know, it's true. You know, it's crazy. You never know who's watching you, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I act a fool, y'all. I'm human. You
It's
know.
fine, baby. Come on. We would, baby, we wouldn't have you. Look, you gotta tell the people, for the people who don't know, your favorite thing, man, your favorite line, man. Cause I think I was texting you back and forth, your favorite line. And yeah, I sit back up there. I say, man, when I heard that, I said, man, he from New Orleans or what? I thought he from my city. I said, man, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. So you know you got to end tonight at least with saying your favorite line, brother. You say that every show.
You talking about the let's part?
You already know, bro. You already know, and I'm gonna let you do your
You
thing.
know what? I'll tell you the front story before, and I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be short, but that was not on purpose. When I first did one of my first videos, it just came out. But I typically start every video with, and I almost have to be in a zone to do it. But it's just, you know, let's roll, baby. Let's roll. And I didn't do it like I know Drew wanted to do it a different way, but you know, I was just talking. I'm like, with all that being said, let's roll, baby. And I was like, it just came out. And then, I mean, I don't have a let's roll, baby shirt on, but I actually have t-shirts with let's roll, baby. And rarely do I get a comment where people don't. And yeah, Drew texted me today, let's roll. We ready to roll. Let's roll, baby. And I'm like, wow. Renata said she loved you. Renata, you love the super chat that's in my live streams. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Tracy, giving prayers to you, man.
She probably talking about the super chat voice.
Yeah, hey, she loved your super chat, bro. My wife be cracking up laughing, man. She said, man, you hear that? You hit that moment? You got to hit super chat. She loved, man. I told you we watch you, brother. We just don't. We are awesome, not just wonderful followers, man. We are fans. We are everything. We love and everything, the content that you bring, brother. And I'm telling you, your own style, man. You hear that super chat? I was like, boy, Tracy ain't playing. He out here and everything, man. He get what he get. I look at Rod. I say, well, Rod is doing this. And then I look over at my other cat. He doing it. I said, man, look, they ain't playing over there, man. Let Rod do what he's going to do, man. Super chat.
You know, and that's actually, I'm only going to say this on your channel. And Brown Girl Bella, leave it right there for a second. But that super chat, I actually came up with, I was watching somebody and I heard them, but it wasn't them. I said, you know what? I like how that sound, but I'm going to do it with my voice, you know, super chat.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, okay, then people were super chatting me just to play the sound bite for super chat. I was like, boy, this is crazy. What else can I come up with? But Brown Girl Bella, she said, I could tell you haven't heard Let's Roll Baby unless you hear her say Let's Roll Baby. She does a lot of the voiceovers on her channel.
Okay.
Hers is Hold Please. Like, let me see, hold please. I can't even say it the way, but we were talking about this. She was like, let's roll, baby. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get you on the channel to say that, man. They gonna fire me.
Shout out to Brown Girl Bella, man. Y'all go like and subscribe, man, the channel and everything, man, for Brown Girl Bella as well. The whole crew, man. I know you got a full roll call, man, of people, man. You would love to go ahead and have people, man, fully get out there, man. Let me know. Let me know who all can go ahead, man. Subscribe, subscribe, follow, man. Let me know.
Right now, it's three groups. I don't even know if actually no, it's 4, and it may be more. I've talked about my executive team, your favorite couple, Shelton and Key, man. They're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Okay.
They are one of the realest, and I know them personally. I either text or talk to Shelton every single day. They're close to 2,000. They have a wonderful channel. He got some heat dropping soon. And this is no particular order. Brown Girl Bella, we just finished talking about her. For you ladies out there and men, because she schooled me some stuff on some facial stuff, but she does lips, lashes, and luxury. She's talking about makeup, and she actually put on makeup during the live streams, during videos. Not because she's my queen, but actually I was watching her, subscribed to her even before it happened. We did an interview together, and then we kind of clicked, and that's how all that came about. Make sure y'all check her out, subscribe. She's close to 3,000 subscribers. Keeping Up with the Griffins. They're in the house. A wonderful couple. They have a boy and a girl, twins, Joe and Christy. They are over close to 1,500 subscribers, man. Tune in to them, please, man. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful family. I got nothing but love for them. House of X Entertainment, Watson and Leo, they stay entertaining. When I say they stay entertaining, I'm not just saying it. Now, I will say this though. Again, I don't say go subscribe to people. I say go and check them out, because what happens is a lot of time people will subscribe, but they don't watch a video, and then their subscription doesn't stick.
Yeah.
So go to these channels, subscribe. I mean, watch them. And if you like it, then subscribe, because now you've watched the video. Now you subscribed, and leave a genuine comment and it'll stick. And Brown Girl Bella, I guess she didn't know they had twins, but I'm tripping. And yeah, check out House of X Entertainment, Watson and Leo. And there's probably others in here, man. I'm only seeing who's in here now, but Brown Girl Bella, she didn't know. You didn't know they had twins. She didn't even know. And Brown Girl Bella and I did we did a game show with Keeping Up with the Griffins, and Kayla Moore, where her and I, it was the first time Brown Girl Bella and I actually teamed up on her channel.
Okay.
And on my third channel, the Points Blank Experience, she was my first guest, where I just did an exclusive intimate conversation with her. Renata says she'll be subscribing to Brown Girl Bella. You'll love it. You'll love it. And Keeping Up with the Griffins. Brown Girl Bella says she loved twin. But yeah, man. And if y'all aren't subscribed to this man right here, and I'm talking to my team right now, hopefully tonight is proving to you that Lambo Drew TMT, I only go to the best channels.
Yeah.
If I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm not going there. Not because I'm all that. It's just that, and you know what, man? We have Instagram, what they call it, DM'd each other.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've actually, is this the first time we talked, Drew?
Yeah. We've never physically talked like this, or even like it's the weirdest thing, man.
That's when you know it's real. I feel like I've been knowing this dude all my life, and now I can't wait. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to meeting y'all, and I wish I'd have known this. I'd have invited y'all to the Dallas meetup, but it's gonna be many more meetups. But keep it up, Griffin, so they keep us entertained. Yeah, thank you, Renata, and man, what we need to do right now, more so than subscribers, y'all, is we need to share all these people out.
Yeah.
Lambo Drew TMT, Brown Girl Bella, Keeping Up with the Griffins, Your Favorite Couple, House of X, Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, man. These are all positive influences that are in our community at our fingertips for free.
Yeah.
For free. We can watch this. The only thing you have to have some kind of wireless or cable or internet or something. But
yeah.
Please, man, support instead of hate. Let's appreciate. Get away from the hate. Let's appreciate. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what the vibe was with Drew, but I felt the vibe where I felt the vibe enough to give him my number. I felt the vibe enough to come agree to be on his channel. I hadn't even talked to the guy.
Yeah.
But now, right now, I have an entirely different vibe.
Yeah.
It's kind of sort of, sometimes we just have to give people an opportunity. And that goes both ways now. They ain't just Rod giving Drew an opportunity. Drew gave Rod an opportunity to come on this channel. So they just now.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, I feel what this dude is doing. So it's real, man. I gotta talk, man. I got about, I don't know how many minutes before somebody's phone go to do not disturb. I ain't gonna be able to get in touch with them. I want to thank everybody tonight for the love. And again, man, hopefully I'll be back on Drew's show again. I definitely want to have him on not just the Points Blank Experience. I want to have him on PBT, the main channel as well. And man, it's been a blessing, yo. You talking about it's an honor for you.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. I'm trying to think, did I take my blood pressure medication today? Because my heart just doing it. I'm serious, y'all. I'm not, man. So hopefully y'all got some boulders out of this tonight, man. Please check out PBT, Points Blank Travel. Check out Points Blank Finance, the Points Blank Experience. Notice I didn't say subscribe. Check it out. I guarantee you, you'll come in. Once you walk into the door, you're gonna sit out on the couch, grab the remote control, and start changing channels on the TV. You're gonna feel right at home, baby. That's how we roll over there. So
yeah. Please do, man. Check them out, man. Check them out. Please, y'all. I'm telling y'all, amazing content. And he's coming at y'all almost every day, if not every day, every other day, every few days, and even in the midst of everything he's going through. So, man, let's hold him down with our love, our support. Most of all, definitely during this time, hold him down with our prayers, man, as he goes on ahead, man, and take care of business back home, man. So, man, Rod, man, with that being said, man, we love you. We thank you, brother. And we definitely gonna do this thing, brother, again. So you ain't even gotta worry about that, man. We're gonna end it on you doing your let's roll, baby, because I gotta hear it out of your mouth. I gotta get that energy, man. They gotta know because the team has been on here doing what they do. And we need to hear this thing for Rod to finish us off and close us out.
Now I'm gonna have to give me about 6 seconds to get in the zone. Actually, I'm gonna act like I'm in one of my videos. That's probably the best way to do it.
Okay.
Man, it's I'm not an actor. Everything's straightforward. So, but I can't say.
It's been a different.
Seriously, man.
Right. Go ahead.
If you haven't done so, check out Point Spring Travel. Subscribe to the channel. Give a video a thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. And as I end each video, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you I will be coming at you soon. And with that being said, let's roll, baby. Let's get down to business. There we go. Drew, you got it out of me. I don't know how, but you got it out of me.
I love it. And baby, and with that being said, we are out of here, man. We thank y'all. We love y'all. Peace and blessings, man, this week, man. May the blessings and favor of God be on y'all. Y'all enjoy it. Definitely tune back in. We are definitely, man, maybe out of time, but we are definitely not out of message, man. So holla at us. We'll see y'all the next time, next Tuesday night, man. Same time, same bad station. We be ready to roll. Later.